All right, everybody. What a wild day one. I finally got the computer and everything working as I've been multitasking all freaking day. Um, I wanted to come online I thought the draft started at 5, but it's starting at 4. I like to come online a half an hour early to discuss yesterday's events before we watch today's draft. But again, I thought the draft started at 5, so I'm barely getting on now. But we're going to hang out today, and in a more calmer fashion, we're going to go through today's draft, which is pivotal for our Raiders. And hopefully the live stream goes well as possible. Please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button, that super chat. Consider donating, super chatting, PayPal, Venmo, whatever, all the links down below to support your boy because I'm struggling in real life, just being honest. But everybody that showed up yesterday and helped me out, I appreciate it. And I wish I had alcohol to get drunk. But as you guys watched on yesterday's show, I have a new debit card that they sent to me in the mail a couple of days ago. And they canceled my other debit card. And I haven't received it yet. So I ain't got no damn money to buy alcohol until the debit card comes and I activate it. So, I saw Wi-Fi Willie yesterday. Well, I love the guy, but him and his wife, they got like $800. $800 in super chats and donations to drink. $800. For 4 hours of live streaming. I did 4 hours and I earned like $40. I know they got a lot more fan base, and there's no problem with what they do. I just get jealous, you know. But it doesn't matter. You guys are here. Let's see who's online. I'm also updating my damn iPhone in the background. I hope nothing messes everything up. I've been dealing with stuff all morning. Central Grizzly Raider we have online. He said pause. I don't know what that means. Pause. Maybe the screen or I don't know. What's up, Raider Nation? We got Atticus B. Rockin'. What a good name. Tony Lopez. So for everybody that's online right now, let me know your reactions of yesterday's draft pick of Brock Bowers, my namesake. Did you have time to think about it? Were you mad at first? I want to know your thoughts and your opinions. Where is the new draft day food? Well, I have leftovers from yesterday, my brother. I made Raideritos, and I didn't even eat any of them on screen. But I'm having major stomach problems today from whatever I did yesterday. But I got some... I can make a burrito during the show if you guys want to, make me buy one or purchase it. But my stomach is hurting right now, so I hope you understand. But if you guys want to, support, and I'll take shots of water. I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry, man. I'm dealing with a lot. Oh, sorry. The draft is not even on screen. We got the NBA playoffs on ESPN. Where the hell is the NFL draft? All right. Oh, Brendan Rice, USC wide receiver. He's there with Jerry Rice. But let me know your thoughts of Brock Bowers. I like the pick. Think you guys can go back and watch my video. But I did see videos of Mark Davis and Antonio Pierce, and I didn't see any cheering from them. So I have a theory that Tom Telesco made the ultimate decision, and they wanted a star player. That's what I'm trying to say. I think Mark Davis wanted a star name. Since all the quarterbacks were gone, they wanted somebody to promote besides Max Crosby and Devontae Adams. They wanted a quarterback, but none were available. So they need the biggest offensive star that was available to promote and to build the team. Plus, he was the best player available. So, Tom Teleshko convinced Mark Davis and Antonio, we got to get Brock Bowers. He'll do the team. He'll help out with Luke Getsy. There's no quarterbacks available. I know you probably want a defensive tackle. You want an offensive tackle, but they're not big names. Then on top of that, I watched a report, guys. It's really interesting about Brock Bowers, that since they took a tight end at 13, in 5 years, if they do the 5th-year franchise option, it's only going to cost them like $7 to $9 million on a. I'm sorry. On a $7 to $9 million on a 5th-year option with a tight end because of the positional value. And Mark Davis is trying to save money. But if they drafted a quarterback or a player at a higher value, like a wide receiver, on that 5th-year option, it could have been, upwards of, 15 million. But no, I think I'm talking about the franchise tag. The franchise tag. So if we franchise tag Brock Bowers at 13, because his position is cheaper in the NFL money, we can get him franchise tagged in a 4th or 5th or whatever year that works. We can get him for like $7 to $11 million. But if we got a wide receiver or a quarterback or even an offensive tackle, it might have been $15 to $30 million to franchise tag him, depending on the rate. So, in a weird way, Mark Davis saved money by drafting a tight end at number 13. That is something just to hold back in your memory, guys. And that might explain the decisions. Why they didn't go with an offensive tackle, or why they didn't go with a wide receiver or a running back or one of those big positions. I know they still went tight end, but quarterback, if one was available, that would have cost the Raiders a lot more in a 5th year and a franchise tag. I don't know. Just some information that I heard that was fascinating to me. My screen keeps meshing up, guys. I have to go to NFL Network and see what they're saying there. All right. Has the draft officially started? I think it already has. I don't know. Buffalo's on the clock. We got some donations. Oh, thank you so much. So we got Kevin Hook said, salute, Mikey. I hate it, but it is what it is. The player's a good player. I like to play, man. I really do. I mean, you got to also remember, apparently Michael Mayer got injured last season, towards the end of the season. I didn't know that. I don't know if that's why they drafted a tight end only, but apparently Michael Mayer got injured last offseason. Also, Brock Bowers got injured at the end of the season, and he didn't play in the bowl game or whatever. So he's coming off an injury as well. So we got 2 tight ends coming off injuries. I'm sure they're not as bad, but that's interesting to note, guys. I did not know that yesterday. So you would think they drafted Brock Bowers because they were worried about the Michael Mayer injury, but they also have the Brock Bowers injury to worry about. But they got the best offensive player on the board. And then that first round was an offensive draft. That first round was an offensive draft. And we got ourselves an offensive stud. So I'm looking forward to what's going to happen in day 2. I guarantee you we're getting a quarterback. Let me respect the people that donated real quickly. And chiming in, I hope we are able to acquire another 2nd-round pick. Somehow we need to draft the best available cornerback and then address the offensive tackle position. I agree with that. I don't know if we're going to be able to. This draft has been hard to trade up. We need a quarterback, said Tony. I understand the decision. I just hate they didn't draft up. They would have had to given up so much. Plus, who really thought he was going to Atlanta with Kirk Cousins? Let's be honest. That threw the draft wrinkle in for each and every one of us, guys. Dunna Gunna, thank you for the donation, man. It means the world to me. Appreciate your videos, man. I've been watching you for a while now. Can we get an opening day home-cooked meal vlog live stream? Yeah, I was supposed to do a live stream cooking the meal, but all I did was put the already prepackaged meat in the air fryer and clicked air fry. I don't have no editing equipment. I barely have a working computer, so I'm struggling, dude. But we gonna get it for you, my dude. We gonna get it for you. The Raider recipe that I made is Raideritos. Raider burritos with carne asada with flavor, black beans, brown rice, and a little bit of green salsa. So maybe we'll make one live during today's live stream. But thank you so much, Dunna Gunna. Love you, brother. Frost is online. The draft is trying to start. I like to listen to some of it. Brock Bauer had high ankle surgery last season. They said it was a sprain. Atlanta didn't need a quarterback that was kind of dirty. Yeah, and then you got to also remember Denver Broncos, even though he probably wasn't on our list, the Broncos, one pick before us, took, who was it, Bo Nix. But when the Jets did not pick up Brock Bowers, as most people thought they would, he came to us. And Bo Nix, I don't think he was on the Raiders' radar. And then the Broncos took him, leaving Brock Bowers, the best offensive player on the board, on many boards at that position, for that position. The Raiders had to take him. They had to. I mean, they didn't have to, but I'm okay with it, guys. I have a positive feeling this year about the draft. You got to remember, Tom Telesco when he drafted with the Chargers, he drafted Keenan Allen. They already had 3 big wide receivers already there. And he said that he drafted Keenan Allen because he was the best player on the board for the Chargers. Then during that mini camp or training camp, one of the players got injured, one of the star-studded wide receivers, and the other one wasn't playing so good in camp. And then all of a sudden, Keenan Allen broke up there, and then he became the starting wide receiver. But they didn't need a wide receiver. That's possibly the same thing with the Raiders. And you got to remember, Brock Bowers is not only going to play tight end, he can also play wide receiver. He can stretch himself out and play wide receivers. Travis Kelce does that. Michael Mayer has done that. Now, we got possibly 2 tight end sets where either one of them can become a de facto wide receiver. Either one of them can learn how to block even more. And even though we needed an offensive tackle, one of these tight ends are going to be the tackler in that scheme. So we kind of added an offensive lineman as well by adding tight end Brock Bowers. We kind of added a wide receiver by drafting tight end Brock Bowers. It's kind of like a 3-way pick, like 33% of each position at the best player available at his position. That is a football move. That's not a Raider move. It's not a typical Raider draft. You understand what I'm saying? We are a different team. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Oh, boy. These draft screens are just not working correctly. All right. The Buffaloes is on the clock. Now let's... Yep, you show right. And slot wide receiver as well. He can do all the things, man. It's a really good pick. Hey, Paul. Hey, thank you so much again for the donations yesterday. You know what? Your donations and you and Brent, by paying on PayPal, it actually went through today. It took like 24 hours. But I was able to pay my phone bill. because I'm still waiting on my debit card. So thank you, Paul and Brett Mania, for the PayPal donations, because I have a debit card on my PayPal, and then I was able to pay my phone bill. And that was due, since I haven't had a debit card for a few days now. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. All right, let's quickly look at the first round in its all glory. You guys can see it on screen. We don't have to go over each pick. But that's where the draft changes, when at number 8 they took Michael Penix. Then the Vikings moved up with the Jets. And that was a weird move, man. The Vikings and the Jets moved down one spot, because that kind of says that even the Jets didn't want Brock Bowers. And let's be honest. People are saying, well, if the Jets didn't want him, why would the Raiders? Have you guys ever watched Aaron Rodgers with any tight end throughout his career? He doesn't use them correctly. I mean, he has good plays with them, but he's never created like a Travis Kelce, or he's never created a George Kittle with Aaron Rodgers. He seems to target the wide receivers on the outside more. So the Jets moved out. They didn't pick up Brock Bowers, and J.J. McCarthy went to the Vikings. And then that's when Denver said all the quarterbacks are gone except Bo Nix. So let's get Bo Nix. So now when the Raiders pick, every quarterback is gone. I mean, we could have moved down, but I don't think the Raiders had enough time, because you know the Saints ain't picking a tight end, but Indianapolis would have picked Brock Bowers maybe. So the Raiders are like, let's not try to work down and do all that stuff. Let's just pick our guy. So I'm cool with it, guys. I'm cool with it. Now, there's a lot of players that I wanted the Raiders to get that are gone, but let's try to look at who's left. So let's go to round 2 to get this updated. Hopefully it'll update, because my computer is doing 30 different things. All right. And let's look at some of the prospects that are still on the board. Best available defensive tackle. Yeah, I don't want to read that. Come on. If my computer screen gets all wonky, forgive me, guys. It's not a really powerful computer. So I don't know what's going on. Give it a second. All these advertisements, man. The pick is in. They haven't picked. Let's look at some prospects. Hopefully that works. Let me filter out the players that have been taken. Yeah, undrafted. Okay, let's filter out there. All right. Cornerback second, offensive tackle third. Well, I'm going to look at quarterbacks right now, guys, because I think that's a necessity. I kind of want this guy, I forget his name, Jordan Travers or something like that. Let's try to see where are the quarterbacks? Why is it not showing me the quarterbacks? Oh, you got to click on the pages. You can't just filter it out. Sorry, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Why can't I have to make the page bigger? I don't know if it's showing up, guys, but I'm going to try to figure out a way to pick just the quarterbacks. Yeah. It ain't showing me that. It's showing me wide receivers, and then you got to click on all the different pages. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, can I click? No, I can't. Oh, position. There we go. Quarterback. All right, let me make the screen small again. Forgive me, everybody. I'm not very computer oriented. Here's the first pick for the Bills. Keon Coleman, wide receiver. That guy's good. Out of Florida State. I think the quarterback that I'm talking about is Jordan Davis or something like that out of Florida. Keon Coleman to the Buffalo Bills. They needed a wide receiver because they traded Diggs, right? They traded Diggs, and they needed a wide receiver. Spentler Rattler is a name that has been mentioned in Raider Circle out of South Carolina. But here's the guy that I'm kind of interested in, Jordan Travis. He's kind of like a hybrid, maybe a mini Patrick Mahomes, if you want to say. But the Raiders, I believe, are coveting him. He had a top 30 visit with the Raiders, him and Spencer Rattler. So I could look at the Raiders drafting one of those quarterbacks if they're available at 44. Terrell Pryor, Jordan Peele. Where did that come from? Jordan Peele. Sorry, Frankie, I didn't understand the thing. Hey, what's up, Dante Calispo? How you doing today? And Brett Mania, I love you, brother. I do see you. I do see you online. Cleveland Brown bat picks. You're right. Chargers rubbing hands. Terrell Pryor, he's a mini Terrell Pryor. Is that what you're saying, Dante? But yeah, I kind of like Jordan Travis, guys, at quarterback. And then they're also calling Brock Bowers the Raiders' first pick. If he's as good as Sam Darnold, that'll be a freaking amazing. Is my phone updating or what is that? Oh, I got a donation. I don't know who it was from. It's not showing me. But all I can say is God bless you and thank you. Sorry, guys. My phone is doing updates and some other stuff. Sorry, guys. My phone is doing a bunch of things in the background because I paid my bill, then I changed my service, and I don't know what's going on. But to whoever sent me the donation, it's much appreciated. Sorry, let me see if I can get my screen going again to update it. Okay, so do you want to back up? Sorry, guys. So many things going on. Okay, while that's doing that in the background, let's see if I got you guys back. What were we saying? It was Brent. Sorry. Because I changed carriers as well as paid my bill, but I changed carriers, so that was the issue. Because my other carrier just was not working. All right. So now let's look at, let me make the screen bigger again. Let me know. And then what should we look at? Offensive tackles? Yeah, let's look at offensive tackles. The Chargers pick is in. Round 2. They're going running back, dude. They got Jim Harbaugh as the coach. They're probably going to pick up a running back. Oh, they traded. The Patriots traded with the Chargers. Running back, the guy from Michigan. Watch. Wide receiver, Ladd McConkey out of Georgia to the Chargers. So that means the Chargers are going to get a running back in the next round. Probably the guy from Michigan, but they needed a wide receiver. All right, let's look at offensive tackles, everybody, and see who the Raiders might pick up. So apparently these are the leftover players at the offensive tackle position. Is there anybody that sticks out to you guys? Because I don't really follow college football, and I don't really know the good players at the offensive side of the ball. I mean, on the tackle side of the ball. Is there anybody that you guys think we should draft? Please let me know in the chat. I'd like to see it, whether it be at quarterback or offensive tackle in the second or third round. Please let me know. I want to see who you guys think the Raiders should draft at what position. And thank you, Brent. Apparently it was you that sent the PayPal. God bless you, brother. You're pretty awesome. Get that back on screen. Raiders have so many needs this year. That's why you can't hate any pick. And I even posted that the Raiders had a tight end need. Big time. On my Twitter poll. My Twitter poll? All right, so it's backing up my iPhone. Okay. So the Atlanta Falcons traded or something as well, and they moved back up into the first round. Well, they got a quarterback in the first round. Now Atlanta Falcons moved back up into the second round. Teams are trading, y'all. Teams are trading. The Raiders need to get in on some of this stuff to get some big players that are available. Teams are trading. It's being proven right now. There's like probably only 5 or 6 players that teams are like, we got to move up and get. So whoever the Raiders covet, okay, Atlanta received the 35th overall pick and a 6th round, and Arizona traded with Atlanta. They get the 43rd and the 3rd round pick, the 79th. So Arizona Cardinals acquired a 3rd round and all that. Wow. Who did the Atlanta Falcons move up to sign? Well, they already signed Michael Penix. They already signed Kirk Cousins. Do they still have Desmond Ridder? I'm not quite sure. Wow, this is going to be interesting. What's up, Chick with it? Good to see you. Offensive line or cornerback we need to pick up. Baby Carr is already the starter. Look, we're going to have Minshew Mania on our team. We're going to have Minshew Mania. And we're possibly going to have Bauer Power. So I'm cool, baby. I'm cool. We're going to have Minshew Mania and Bauer Power on our team, yo. I'm cool. No more negativity for our Raiders, man. We got a new swag. But I still I still do not want to relive the video footage of watching Mark Davis sitting next to Antonio Pierce while Tom Telesco is in the middle of the room celebrating. And then Mark Davis and Antonio Pierce are just like this, looking at each other. I don't know if that's a conspiracy. They wanted him or they didn't, or they were in shock that all the quarterbacks left at number 8, so they were mad. Maybe because Michael Penix went at number 8, they were shocked the whole time. And they said, and then Tom Telesco had to step in like a freaking champ. And Mark Davis and Antonio Pierce are in shock. You know, Michael Penix is gone at number 8 to Atlanta. And then all of a sudden, Tom Telesco's like, I got to take charge of this draft. And they're like, we don't know what to do. That's just my theory, guys. That video footage is insane. I think it's from ESPN or one of the highlights of when Brock Bowers was drafted. Michael Collins, how you doing, Michael? Are you the Michael that I met many years ago with Gilbert and your sister? Here we go. Who did the Falcons move up to select? And Andre Rison is announcing it. Come on, what happened to my TV screen? Andre Rison is talking. Remember, he got his house burnt down by the girls from T-Boz? He still got swag, Andre Rison. Rook Aroro out of Clemson, defensive tackle. He said, Andre Rison said, Rook Aroro, Aroro, defensive tackle out of Clemson. We don't need a defensive tackle. We're good. But that's who they moved up with the team to get. The Raiders are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 picks away. Julian's like, Ororo. Okay, I think my iPhone is updating. Hope not. Waiting for iPhone. iPhone is connected. Uh-oh, come on. Don't mess up my iPhone and ruin my entire experience for today. Sorry, guys, if you hear that. I don't know what my iPhone is doing. Jamie Foxx, Shauna Na singing Never Gonna Get It. Jamie Foxx as Shauna Na singing Never Gonna Get It. Never gonna get, give you. I don't know what you're talking about, Frankie. Are you crunk, Frankie? I hope not. You've been sober. Oh, goodness. I'm so worried about my phone now because it said something like it's erasing. Even though I backed it up, I don't know what's going on. I'm worried I'm going to lose all my contacts and the phone is restarting again because I changed carriers. So worried about it. From TLC. Jamie Foxx as Shauna Na singing Never Gonna Get It. From TLC. That was the name of the group that burned his house, Andre Rison. But I still don't know what that has to do with Jamie Foxx. Did Jamie Foxx play Andre Rison in a TV movie? I'm confused. It's all good. Yo, Mikey, any new Raider recipes this year? I always remember you doing that. It was the best. Well, I didn't have the time and the money and everything this year due to many reasons, but I made Raideritos yesterday. Raider burritos with carne asada, flavored carne asada, brown, black beans, and brown rice, and in a green salsa. But I don't have the capability to make a whole video and edit and do all that stuff right now because I barely have a working computer. I don't even know if I have a working phone right now. But I can make a burrito during today's show. But my stomach is kind of hurting, so I didn't want to eat any food right now. But I made Raideritos. And if you want to give it a name, we'll call it the Bauer Power Burrito. because we got Brock Bowers. It's carne asada, brown rice, black beans, green salsa. It's all good. But thank you, Andrew. That's the truth of the situation. Greg Lira, driving home in traffic. Keep me updated. Thank you, brother. Sorry, In Vogue on Living Color. There you go. Now I remember In Living Color. That's right, Jamie Foxx. So I got to look up that skit, Frankie. I got to look up that skit and realize it another time. All right, now the Washington Commanders are on the clock. Hold on, let me change my draft tracker so we can get up to date picks for round 2. The Raiders have so many needs. All right, so there it is. That's who went so far. Keon Coleman, Ladd McConkey. And then now the Washington Commanders pick is in. Then we got the Patriots. They got a quarterback. They're probably going to go wide receiver as well. Is Roger Goodell getting booed? Let me hear. He's walking out with Darryl Green from the Redskins. You can't say that word anymore. Darryl Green, remember the fastest man in the NFL in the 90s? Look at Darryl Green. He's like moving his phone around, get a crowd. God, man, I miss being young and I miss old school football. 1,000% I miss it. Oh, they're going to retire his jersey, the Commanders. Took a long time. And he's going to announce the pick. They're showing a jersey. That's cool. 28, Darryl Green. Fastest man in the NFL, baby, in the 90s. I got a couple of trading cards from Darryl Green. I got a rookie card as well. Boy, I love collecting. I need to open up my collection with you guys live one day. I got a lot of Raider cards, man. A lot of Raider cards. I got some Raider cards. Somebody sent it to me in the mail recently. A big package. Let me see if I can get it without messing up my setup. But somebody sent me, oh, my legs. Oh, my gosh, I'm old. Here we go, the pick of the Redskins. Let's see. All right. What are you talking about, Daryl? Damn, Detroit is packed, y'all. Detroit is packed with blue and white jerseys, bro. Detroit is packed. Those dudes came out, even for day 2. The audience. Uh-oh. Come on, you're a Redskin. Just make the pick. All right. It's already been announced. He drafted Jazir Newton, defensive tackle. It says it right there. Because I have a delay. Jerzon Newton. Defensive tackles. That's good that they're going on a defensive tackle run. The Raiders really don't need one, per my knowledge. So that's good that the offense went in the first round. Now the defense is going in the early in the second. So by the time it gets back to the Raiders, there's going to be some offensive tackle positions available and maybe a quarterback available if that's what they're seeking in round 2. So this is kind of good for us, guys. We might lose a cornerback that we had coveted highly, or a defensive edge rusher, but offensive players are going to fall to us. A while back, somebody, I forgot who it was, sent me a bunch of Raider cards to my friend's P.O. box because I don't have one. But he ended up giving it to me. And I got some amazing Raider cards from him. Like Henry Ruggs, another rated rookie from Henry Ruggs, from Don Rush. And boy, there's a documentary that just came out, guys, about trading cards. I forgot the name of it, but it's 2024 documentary about the trading cards. And it might be called Wall Street Trading Cards, but boy, it was fascinating about how the trading cards are treated like stocks, where they buy them to create income in the future and sell them. It was fascinating, guys. Oh, that was a great documentary. I watched it like a week or two ago. And there was actually some really good cards in here. I think there was an Amari Cooper jersey card with a jersey or something that he sent me. Whoever it was, like Nick Kasha rookies. All my cards are falling. I don't want that to happen. Sorry, guys. I can't pick them up. But let me see if I can find that jersey card. And there's a lot of cards I already have, like Patrick Bates. But here's an Amari Cooper jersey card that was sent to me from this guy just out of the kindness of his heart. What a blessing. Now the Patriots, who are they picking? Oh, they went wide receiver. Jalen Polk out of Washington. Yep, they got quarterback in the first round, and what did I tell you a minute ago? They were going to get a wide receiver. Now check out this jersey card of Amari Cooper that he sent me, or a patch or whatever it might be called. Not jersey, but a patch with the Raiders logo. That is an awesome card. That is an awesome card. So, sent me so many cards, man, out of the kindness of his heart. Like, what a blessing, what a gift. I don't want to. Oh, come on, these things. And they all got like containers, trying to be taken care of as best as possible. So let me put these back on the table. Fix that another time. All right, let me check out your guys' comments and whatever else is going on. I'm sure I've missed a few. Right on, Bauer Poweritos, said Andrew. Back in black. Are cards worth anything today? I mean, the autograph cards, the jersey cards a little bit, but the graded cards, those are where the money is at, according to that documentary. He said, nowadays I have a bunch. But here's the funny thing. Like in the 2000s, I kind of stopped collecting trading cards, right? And then like in the 2010s, I kind of started again every once in a while, going to like Target, Best Buy, like in 2010, 12, 15, maybe 2016, 17. And I would buy packs. And then at that time, I got a lot of rookie cards. But I threw away the regular cards of the players that have already played for 10 years and they're not good. The cards are not worth anything. But I would keep every rookie card because I'm like, maybe in 5 years, they're a good player. So I got to open up my card box and I got to see if I got some really good rookies. I might even have some Patrick Mahomes. I might even have some whoever else is there. I do got an Aaron Rodgers. I got a Brett Favre. I got a lot of older ones, but I think I got some really good rookie cards, but from the cheaper sets, not autographed or whatever. But I got some really good rookie cards of players from the 2000s and probably the 2010s or 15s or whatever that I didn't even know they were famous until 5 years later. You get it? So I just have a bunch of rookies in a whole box that I got to look at. So that'll be fun, Maybe I can make that a video on this channel or my career channel. I remember that magazine that you used to be able to check the prices on them back in the days. I think it was called Overstreet, or was that for comic books? They had Overstreet for comic books, Wizard for comic books, Beckett. It was called Beckett. Beckett Price Guide. Beckett Price Guide for cards. True Raider, that's tight. My dad has a bunch of NFL cards. I need to get him a Beckett to check the prices. What's up, Manny Bruce Salvador? How you doing today, my good brother? How's your family? Frankie's like, I have so many cards as well. Yeah, the problem is with the 90s, like the late 80s and the early 90s, they overprinted. And in this documentary that I saw, it's the 2024 documentary about trading cards. So look it up, guys. I'm not able to do it on my phone or anything right now, but I forgot the name of it, but it's really good. And they overprinted everything, comic books, trading cards in the 90s and the early 2000s. And there's so much that's called the junk era. That's called the junk era. That's why years later, cards started to have patches, refractors, chrome, graphics, die cut, they called it. Then they started adding autographs, jerseys, pieces of clothing, because the regular cards are trash. Maybe the rookie card is good, but everybody wanted more than just the basic card. And the documentary talks about the run in Target in 2020 or 19 and 20 and 21, and how the values of everything went up. People were buying cards, and somebody online, I saw a YouTube video, bought all the Derek Carr rookie cards, the 1 of 1s, the 1 of 5, or the 1 of 10s with the autograph, the patches. And he called it, when Derek Carr was drafted, he bought them all in like 2017 or 16. And he bought as many as he could, right? He spent like, I don't know, $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 on the Derek Carr rookie cards of the greatest value at that time, like around 2016, 17. Then in 2021, when everybody went on the card run and everything like that, and that was a playoff year for Derek Carr as well, or I think it might have been 22, but the guy sold the Derek Carr collection, so he bought it all for like $25,000, buying all these cards, and he sold it for close to $400,000, all of these cards. So he made an investment of like $30,000 and 10 times this money at least. But now that same $300,000 collection that went in 2021 or 2022 is now worth closer to 25 or 30 again, now that Derek Carr's on the Saints or whatever. That guy quadrupled his freaking money. All right, who are the Titans going to select? Defensive tackle. Man, defensive tackles. Bam, 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 bam. One after the other. One after the other, y'all. But man, that video's on YouTube. He calls himself the king of trading cards or something like that. Plus, the documentary had some really good stuff, guys. What's up, AJ Raider? Sorry, I'm trying to look at a bunch of messages. Manny said I have a bet. I haven't been feeling so great today. Sorry, guys. I have a bucket full of cards from Upper Deck that I haven't opened from 96. My wife and I used to work there. Yeah, I don't know how many good cards are there, but Upper Deck is a better card company for those years. I got a S-load of Beckett's from the 90s too. Yeah, I had some for Shell too as well. I collected a few. Send me the link for the card collection video. Oh, once my phone and everything is going video, I'm going to try to look up the documentary and I'll let everybody know. But Frankie, we're in communication when my phone is working. So I'll definitely hit you up, brother. Yep, thanks to the internet, all of my stuff is worthless. One of these days, I guess I'll open it and see what I have. Hey, make it a video, Manny. You might not make videos, but make it a video. There it is. What's up, AJ Raider? How you doing today, brother? How you feeling about yesterday? You like the pick? I have a JJ, Josh Jacobs, 1 of 3 rookie souls. Paid almost $250. Now I can't sell it for $100. Well, when he starts playing good for the Packers, which he will, if you want to sell it, go ahead. But as a Raider collector, don't. If he's a Hall of Famer, it'll be worth a lot. But if you're in it for the money, Frankie, my opinion is once he starts playing good with the Green Bay Packers, if you want to sell it, you might be able to get $250 for it again and break even. But as a Raider collector, do it. All right, let's see who the Rams select. Isaac Bruce is on stage at 39. The Raiders are in 5 picks, y'all. Raiders are in 5 picks. The Panthers traded with the Rams. The Panthers traded with the Rams. Interesting. Who did the Rams move up to get? Probably a defensive player because they lost Aaron Donald and defensive tackles are going off the board. Come on, what's wrong with my TV? There it is. Braden Fish, defensive tackle. Like I called it. Like I called it out of Florida State. There it is. They got a defensive tackle. He ain't no replacement for Aaron Donald, though. Let's get that right. Let's get that right. What's up, Justin? How you doing today, my good sir? We've been talking about trading cards and other things like that. Again, let me know the players that you want the Raiders to draft at 44, coming up in 5 picks. You think they should go quarterback, offensive tackle? Now that there's a run on defensive players, do you think we should focus on defense? Oh, is something on my screen? Wait, verifying updated iPhone. Okay, sure. Let me know your thoughts on who the Raiders might possibly select in about 4 or 5 picks. Again, now that we got a run on defensive players, even though we need some, I think this would be an opportunity to get an offensive player. You get it? While they're going left, we pivot right and get the best player available, regardless of position, on offense. That's just a different draft strategy. The Eagles have traded. The Eagles have traded. And now they're on the clock and they've made the pick. The Eagles traded with somebody, I believe, and they moved up. Could it be another defensive player? Y'all let me know. Everybody, please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. Consider supporting donations, PayPal, Venmo. Down below, become my Venmo friend or super chats. I appreciate them all. And if you super chat, I'll answer your questions and you'll probably be on screen 80% of the show. So if you have a podcast and you want to say something weird to the world, put it in a super chat and it'll be probably throughout my show. Because when you show people you get super chats, more people super chat. It's a whole game. It's a whole game. Oh my God, they're showing Blizzard Frosties. And they showed the animal cookie Frosty. Animal cookies with the coating, the ice coating with the little balls, the frosted animal cookies. in an ice cream. Fat people heaven. Fat people heaven. Oh my God. I'm fat people and that's heaven. He said, you're doing good, brother. Julian, lots of cornerbacks on the board. But again, they're going defense. Yeah, we could get a cornerback. I could see that happening. Who is this? Revolutionary, how you been? What's up, Rev Road? Love you, Mikey. We need an offensive tackle here and maybe a smaller school cornerback for third. I think maybe we need a quarterback in the third or fourth round. But I wouldn't mind a running back. Yeah, we can't go a running back in the second. Maybe the third or fourth. We're going to find out in a couple minutes. There we go. Tony Raider, how you doing today? You working sick today or what? We are going to get a cornerback, and we are going to get the quarterback from South Carolina. Is his name Jordan Travers? I don't think we're going to get a cornerback at 44. I don't. I think we're going to get an offensive tackle. That's my premonition. Because while they're picking defense, there might be a run on offensive players very, very soon. And our defense was better than our offense last year. That's why, in a weird way, they're addressing the offense. Because our defense was better than the offense last year. Plus, we're installing a new offense. So we're still going to struggle. So we need offensive players to counterbalance our better defense with Patrick Graham in a second year. That's just my philosophy. Maybe that's Tom Let's Go's philosophy. I do not know. But here it is. The Eagles traded up. Could they go running back? Brandon Graham would. He's saying go blue. He's screaming Eagles, E-A-G, whatever. Shut up. Raider for life. He said Dallas sucks all day. The Washington Commanders traded with the Eagles. Cornerback, the number one cornerback on the board, the Eagles jumped up to draft him. Cooper DeJean, the white boy out of Iowa. So now there's a run on cornerbacks. I guarantee you Cooper DeJean, the best player, if he was available in the next 4 or 5 picks, the Raiders might have picked him. But he's gone now. Sorry, guys. I don't know what my phone is trying to do. It's trying to tell me to do something. And I don't know what's going on. It says, I'm responding on my phone. I don't know what's going on. My damn phone messing up. It says, to allow access, please respond on your iPhone. Okay, now it's asking me there. Okay, here we go. Okay, hopefully that works, guys. Sorry, I'm multitasking with so many things today. I've had so many problems with everything this past week. That's why we know it's going to be a good Raider draft, because every year, typically my life is good during draft time, and I'm able to do whatever I want to do, Raider recipes, this, that, whatever. But this year, ain't nothing working. Computers, phones, debit cards, everything has been changing. And now we're going into this draft, so that's why I believe we had bad drafts all those years. We're going to have a perfect draft this year for our Raiders. That's the positive spin that I'm trying to take on all of this. All right, the Saints are selecting. Who are they going to select? Watch. It's going to be a cornerback run. It's going to be a cornerback run. The tides turn like that. The Browns traded with the Saints and they moved up. The Saints moved up. Kool-Aid? Cornerback out of Alabama. A cornerback named Kool-Aid? A cornerback named Kool-Aid? How do we have a cornerback not on our team named Kool-Aid? So is he going to have an island, or are they going to say you're drinking the Kool-Aid? He is now a New Orleans Saints. I kind of would have wanted him to fall to the Raiders and they pick up a cornerback named Kool-Aid. I'm kind of cool with that. What are you guys? Are you guys cool with that? I'm kind of cool with that. Oh my goodness, dude. A cornerback named Kool-Aid. He got the flavor. Is he cherry? Is he grape? Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Remember that was a meme on the internet last year for everybody drinking Josh McDaniels Kool-Aid about Derek Carr on why he was being benched and all that? Everybody was believing the propaganda and the Kool-Aid from those idiots. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, guys. We're actually having fun today. We're just hanging out. I'm not trying to entertain. I'm really not trying too hard to make money, because that's what I wanted to do with the alcohol yesterday, because, like I said, man, these broadcasters, they make a ton of money with alcohol. And today I'm just like, screw it. Let's just fix my life, hang out with my good people, my 20 people, and let's have a good day. All right, Manny, what'd you say? We need O-line, but I think we will do what we did yesterday and go best player available. I can agree with that. Julian, yeah, he went up there and said, Dallas sucks. I heard he was a good cornerback, Kool-Aid. I just like that name, y'all. Can you imagine the jerseys and the trading cards and the Raider nicknames? Him and Jack Jones. Jack the Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid Jack Jones. Kool-Aid Jones. All right, the Texans are on the board. Raiders are coming up, guys, so let's start focusing on the Raiders. It looks like my phone is working, so I'll leave it for now. Let's see who the Texans select. They're probably going to go offensive line. No, cornerback, another cornerback. 3 cornerbacks in a row, y'all. So, if a cornerback was on the Raiders roster, I guarantee you he's probably gone now. So the Raiders are going to have to go best player available. And it might be an offensive tackle. I wish I could see on screen the best player available. I don't see that sort of stuff on my screen. And I don't want to mess with my damn computer screen because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with any of this stuff. So the next 4 picks are the Cardinals, the Raiders, and the Packers. The Cardinals have shown a willingness to trade down. a little bit already in this draft. Do you guys see a team like the Broncos trading up before the Raiders again and maybe drafting an offensive tackle? Like they did kind of with Bo Nix, the quarterback? Could you see them doing that? I don't know. Apparently not. Said the Arizona Cardinals pick is in. But we all know the damn Broncos are scoundrels. They're all freaking scoundrels. Everything got quiet. Why? Oh, because I turned the screen off. And I promise you, Frankie, I'll send you those videos, and I should probably look up the documentary that I was talking about with the trading cards. But I'm kind of afraid to use my phone, man. I just want to make sure everything's working. I don't want to mess with it while it's updating or doing anything. Okay, it says your phone is up to date, and we'll check again for an update again on 5/3/24. All right. Let me close my iTunes. I think I'm good there. Let me close that up. Now, let me check. Hopefully I still got my contacts, my applications, and things are working. So 2024 trading card documentary. What's the name of it? It was really good. Trading card documentary. The Hobby. The Hobby. The Hobby. That's the name of it. The Hobby. Guys, go out and watch it. That was really good. That was really good about trading cards. It's called The Hobby. It came out in mid-February. Is it on YouTube? I'm trying to see the full version. It's probably on Netflix, Amazon Prime, Roku. Oh, is it on Netflix? Wait, what is the Netflix? Oh, there's also a show called on Netflix called The King of Collectibles. All right, how do you stream that show, The Hobby? I forgot where I watched it. Oh, Apple TV, Amazon Video, Google Play, or YouTube. Apparently, it's on those. Go check it out. It's called The Hobby. Really, really good documentary about trading cards, everybody. I really recommend it. Let me take off my Bluetooth just in case. And then let me charge my battery because it still needs charging. The Cardinals pick is in. Let's see who they go. See if I got any comments from you guys hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. Y'all are my family. Raiders next. Let's go. That's right. I want to watch it on TV, so I'm gonna keep the screen here at Arizona. I don't want to move it down. I'm not gonna read your comments for when the Raiders pick. I gotta stand up, guys. Sorry. Oh goodness, I'm old. My body ain't doing so great. Oh, Desmond Ridder went to the Cardinals. Desmond Ridder went from the Cardinals. I went to the Cardinals from the Falcons. I thought he was still on the Falcons, even though they got Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix. Apparently, the Raiders pick is already in as well. Green Bay's on the clock now. That's weird how it works. Arizona made their pick. Now they're announcing it. And then the Raiders have already made their pick, so that's making its way to the podium. Now we got a... Is Max Crosby going to announce the pick in Detroit because he's from Detroit? Will it be Max Crosby? Will it be Max Crosby announcing the Raiders pick? Come on, who is the Cardinals picking? I'm tired of waiting. Idiot Cardinals. Idiot Cardinals! Stupid mascot. Beautiful mascot, but... Max Melton. Another cornerback! Oh my God. Sorry guys, I have a few health issues. What the hell is going on with me today? It's just water. Why is water doing this to me? Wow, cornerbacks like 5 or 6 in a row, everybody. Wow, where they zig, we got to zag. The Raiders' pick is in. They put their pick in quick. Wow. Sorry, guys, if I'm not looking at the chat room. I don't want to be manipulated because I'm sure you guys see it before I do. I just want to enjoy and see who the Raiders pick. I don't know the best players available right now, honestly, at what positions. But who's announcing for the Raiders? Plunkett is announcing the Raiders selection, y'all. I thought it might be Max. Man, my TV went out right when I said that. The damn TV went out right when they announced Jim Plunkett. Come on. Here we go. The Raiders select at 44. Guard! Jackson Powers Johnson out of Oregon. They announced him as a guard, but he's listed as a center. But he can play guard. 6'3", 3'8", 328 pounds, and he's a junior. And he's out of Oregon. Sturdy, powerful, can catch and absorb. Let's watch his highlights, y'all. They got a blocker now that would sit next to Brock Bowers, possibly. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Violent in space. He got hurt in the Senior Bowl. He gave up 0 sacks in his entire career. There you go. Mark Davis is happy, baby. Let's go. They're finally happy. He's finally happy. Mark Davis is happy and smiling. Where's Antonio? Where's Antonio? Oh, Antonio is playing domino. There you go. There you go. We got somebody that played center in Oregon, probably guard as well. And we need a right tackle. But hey, he gave up 0 sacks in his career, according to the results of, I forgot how many games it said. I think it said 38 games. He gave up 0 sacks at Oregon. All right, what's his name? Jackson Powers Arnold? Let me get the screen up. Jackson Powers Johnson. That white boy, he's 300 pounds or something like that. Wow, there you go. Did we get Powers? Yeah, we bid it. Let me see what you got. Yep, we got an offensive lineman, Jackson Powers Johnson. Edgerrin Cooper, linebacker, goes to the Packers. We also need a linebacker, but they listed him as a center, but the Raiders drafted him as a guard. So I get confused with that stuff, man. Frost, you called it. I mean, so did I. I said an offensive tackle. I was kind of close, an offensive player. Because when the other teams are going defense, we gotta pivot. When they go left, we gotta go right. So I'm so glad we got an offensive lineman. I'm cool with it. And he gave up 0 sacks at Oregon. They played some pretty good schools. And that's probably why his damn quarterback, who was his quarterback? Was it J.J. McCarthy or Bo Nix or one of these MFers? That's probably why they got drafted so high, is because Jackson Powers Johnson gave up no damn sacks for that guy to get hit. So congratulations, Jackson Powers Johnson, on becoming a Raider. Let's go. Raider Nation, I give this pick. I don't know the rankings of offensive linemen. I knew the rankings of tight ends. I didn't know the rankings of offensive linemen. But I'm going to grade this pick a B plus. It might be more than that. I gave the Brock Bowers pick an A plus because I kind of understood it. And I'm going to give this one a B plus. It fits a position of need. He protected a quarterback of great value at Oregon. And if he played center and guard at Oregon, he knows he can do both things. He can even try his hand at right tackle. He can even try his hand at left tackle, and they can see what he's got. But they're definitely going to find a spot for Jackson Powers Johnson on this team on the offensive line. And that stat that he gave up 0 sacks at Oregon for whatever quarterback that was, that sold me, baby. That sold me. B plus Jackson Powers Johnson, BPA, add an offensive need for our team. Good pick. Great pick. Let's quickly watch the Panthers pick, and then we'll talk more about Johnson, Power, Jackson. JPJ! That's what we're calling him, damn it. JPJ. So we got Brock Bowers being protected by Jackson Powers. We got Brock Bowers being protected by Jackson Powers. The Bower Power. Whoa! Let's go. Bower Powers, like my name. The Bower Powers. And I own the website Bower Power. The Panthers. Running back Jonathan Brooks out of Texas went to the Panthers. There you go. The first running back off the board, y'all. Jonathan Brooks. Wow. All right, y'all. That's a good pick. What's up, SM Punk? The Burrito Rito come good. The Burrito Rito come good. Talk about a Bower Power burrito. That's right. Giants on the clock. What's up, Nick Infante? How you doing today, Nick? Good to see you again. Powers Johnson. The Burrito Rito come good, said Greg. Panthers pick. There you go. Raul, what's up, Raul? How you doing today? How's your family? How's your little boy? Or your young man? Bowers and Powers. That's right. Let's trade up now. No, I don't think we need to trade up. How many more picks till the Raiders pick? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we got the 70th pick? Or the 77th? Sorry, guys. Let me look that up on my phone real quick. I think I took a picture yesterday to know what pick. I think it's 70th or 77. Oh, do I even have that picture on my phone anymore? I might not. Yeah, I don't have it. I deleted it. Damn it, because I did all this stuff with my phone today. You guys, let me know the next Raider pick. Is it 70 or 77? Sorry, guys, I had a message. All right. A friend of mine was, why aren't you streaming live? Because apparently I made the live stream for my other channel earlier yesterday, but I wanted to live stream on the Raider channel. So before I went live today, I realized I made it on the wrong channel, so I deleted it, and then I made it for this channel. But here we are. What's up, Lection Pack? We got our center. People are going to start saying, we already got a center. We got Andre James. That's how Raider Nation is going to go crazy. A for me, Panthers get a running back. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on the messages. Now the pick for the Giants. It's all coming together. Mr. Evil. Was cracking Pistol? Pistol 09, proud member of the channel. Even though I haven't really done a lot for the members, man. I appreciate you, Pistol. All of you members, man. I love y'all so much. I should start telling stories for members only, like some really intense stories about anything for members. He's at UCLA now, bro. Proud Papa. Thanks for asking. Oh, there you go. Congratulations. All right, Julian said 77. So 44 to 77. So 47, we're at 47 now. 57, 60, 30 picks. So, yeah. And what teams are drafting in front of us that need quarterback? Not that many. Not that many. So quarterback could be put on the back burner. Hey, somebody list the picks for me for day 3, if you can, all the picks. So we got 77 coming up, and then what about day 3? Just for my knowledge. Appreciate that. Let me go to so let's see who the Giants get. He is the 3rd-ranked center in the draft. All right, Corey Oliver. He is the 3rd-ranked center in the draft. And where did the last centers go, Corey? Do you possibly know? I'm sure I can look it up, but I just don't care. I just don't care. Well, you know what? I can pick the 1st round and find out where he went. The other 2 centers. Just hopefully it doesn't mess up my screen too much. Come on. Does not want to work. I'm trying to change the screen. Does not want to work. Because I want to see where the other centers went. Because I don't remember 2 centers being taken. That's just my knowledge. I'm not saying you're incorrect, Corey. Hey, Dominique, what's up, Dom? Corey Oliver said, hilarious. Hey, we got Jael Smith. Jay Smith. That's my friend that I was just talking to right now. She said, hi, Michael, go Steelers. She's a Steeler fan. She'll be all right. She'll be all right. So let's look real quickly at centers. Offensive tackle, Latham went. Penn State. Fauga. Georgia tackle, Troy Fontanu. Jordan Morgan, maybe he's a center. Oh, there we go. Graham Barton, center out of Duke, went. So apparently there's still one center that might not have been taken that was above Jackson Powers Booth for our round 2 pick. So he was technically, like you said, possibly the 3rd-ranked center on that board. The Giants select safety. Wow, cornerbacks, now safety. There it is. There it is. The tides have turned. Hey, Jael or Jesh, your Steelers come up in 3 picks. Are you excited? Your Steelers come up in 3 picks. So we got let's call it the second best center in the draft or the third best. I still graded a B plus because I like it and I understand it. We got Isaiah Porter on the line. What's up, Mikey? We draft the center, Jackson Powers. He's from Oregon Ducks, and he is good. I'll take your word for it, Isaiah. I like him. I gave him a B plus. I'm really proud of that pick. Next month is the NFL schedule release. Hey, I got a super sticker. Raul hooking a boy up. Love you, Raul. I still remember you drunk as a skunk at the bonfire, bro. Like, you were harsh. You were tough. Aggressive. I didn't like you at first, but you proven to be an awesome dude, full of heart and love. James Stewart is announcing the Jaguars pick. Not a bad pick, safety. We just signed James back. We needed an O-guard and tackle. Defensive tackle, again, off the board. Mason Smith out of LSU going to the Jaguars. All right. Henry Rodriguez, love hearing your takes. Thank you, brother. Yep, we're maybe going to get a center or a wide receiver. All right. Do you guys need a center? Well, if you did, we took them. I'm just kidding. David, what's up, David? I'm going to call you David LaRusso, but like, you know, the Karate Kid. I heard he was the best rated center in the draft. Again, I'm going to have to look up the draft rankings later. But if he was the best center, according to a lot of experts, then we got the best tight end and the best center. But again, they said he can play guard, and they might try him at tackle. So he's versatile, and he gave up 0 sacks to the quarterback at Oregon in 38 games. Whether that was at guard or at center, because they showed highlights and he was playing at guard. But they announced him as a center, but they showed highlights that he played as a guard. And he gave up 0 sacks in 38 games for the Oregon quarterback. So I'm intrigued, and I'm loving the pick. Everybody was going defense. We went offense, and we got a blocker now. We got Powers blocking for Bauer, so we got Powers. Jackson Power Johnson are they doing the draft pick or are they announcing the girl? All right. Number 1 center draft because he'll be wearing the silver and black. That's right, Frosh. Raider Paul, we needed Jordan Travis. He's still available. Raider Paul, don't worry, bro. He ain't going to be gone by the time the Raiders pick. And if the Raiders really want him, they're going to trade up if they're worried. If they want him, they're going to trade up. But he will be available when the Raiders pick. That's just my opinion. There's not many teams that need a quarterback right now. Plus, there's probably other quarterbacks above Jordan Travis. She's a Bengals fan. What's up, MDM? Defensive tackle. Chris Jenkins out of Michigan going to the Bengals. There you go. Defensive players, man, going off the board. Where they zig, we zag. Keep up the live chats and good on you not drinking live. I don't have no money to drink live. I was talking about it the other day, MDM, and Wi-Fi Willie, I watched their live stream later that night. They made like $800, dude. $800 drinking on the live stream. I was counting the money. One was for like $100, another one's $500, another one's $25, another one's $50. I at least counted $800 given to Wi-Fi Willie and his wife for drinking for a 4-hour live stream. It's not good for my health, but the last couple times I did it, I made like close to $150 to $200 every time. And yesterday I made like $50, I think it was, maybe total. But yeah, I mean, I only do it once or twice a year at most. But man, it works. People like to pay people to see them get drunk. It works. Let's go, Raiders. Let's go. MGM said, as you are consistent, more people will watch. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I'm just, my lifestyle is not consistent. It's really hard to be. I have so many issues. One quarterback pressure in over 400 snaps. The Commanders are on the clock again. You got my mom busting up. Great commenting skills. Do I? Your mom is busting up? Is she singing? Hey, I am a lonely boy. I ain't got a home. Ooh. Cornerback to Washington Commanders. Mike Shanna-Ristil. All right, Pittsburgh's on the clock, Jael or Jesh. Pittsburgh is on the clock for you. Guys, tell me where that song is from. I ain't got a man. I ain't got a home. I'm a lonely boy. I ain't got a home. Ooh. What movie is that from? Just listen, Linda. Listen. Salute, Mikey. We need a right tackle because we let go of Jermaine Illuminor. I think I butchered his last name. Great draft select so far to AP and Teleshko. Well, he wasn't a right tackle. Apparently, he's a center and a guard. But I'm sure they're going to probably try to use him at right tackle as well. But either way, we got ourselves a good offensive lineman. Thank you so much, Just Listen. Sorry, can you scroll down, Mikey, please? Oh, okay. That's right. I am gone. Where are we now? All right. Hopefully that helps. Sorry, I'm missing so much chat. Oh, I gotta, come on, Jess. You don't have to send me anything. You've already done enough to support me, but I appreciate you. You're going to get a lot of guys talking to you now because you know you're beautiful, right? They're going to be hitting you up. They're going to be hitting you up in the YouTube DMs, and they're going to be like, what's up with you and Mikey Rayder? What's up with you and Mikey Rayder? What's up, girl? How you doing? Hola. ¿Qué pasó? Hey, fool. You want to go out with me, fool? Why am I doing ridiculous Mexican accents? It's so stupid. All right, my TV ain't working. I got to go back to ESPN2. Hopefully that'll work. Oh, now they're showing best available. Oh, I should have been on ESPN2 this whole freaking time. Oh, God, I'm not doing so great today. What's going on? Washington, don't worry about the Wi-Fi. The world can glorify him, but we keep it real. I like Wi-Fi. I have no problem with him. I had no problem with him. I actually like the guy. I'm just jealous that he made a bunch of money, but he got a lot more fans or subscribers. I find he does a really good job, guys. That's just my opinion. But I know he supports Derek Carr and the Saints. I don't have a problem with it. I support Derek Carr too. I just don't care about the Saints. But hey, that's just my opinion. We'll leave it at that. Oh, MDM, you're talking about I like the clear and intelligent mind of the analysis today. Well, I thought I was pretty clear with my videos yesterday. I didn't drink that much. I didn't have that much rum left over. Did you watch my video where I talk about the Brock Bowers pick in a separate video? Check that one out. Let me know if your thought process on that video. Hey, we got 63 online. What's up, 63 one end? I remember that name. Pittsburgh on the clock. Who am I thinking round 3? In my opinion, quarterback. That's my opinion. Quarterback. But it depends on the best available. And I think we're picking best available in every situation. Although, because again, typically the Raiders drafted the Powers Johnson, and he was labeled as a center and a guard. And technically, those are not Raider needs. We all know we need a right tackle, and they're not Raider needs. Here we go, Pittsburgh selection for my girl Jess. Center, Zach Frazier. You were right, Jess. Zach Frazier. 6'2", 313 pounds. Let's watch his highlights. He is a pure center. The Raiders picked a center, but they showed highlights of him playing at guard. That's just my opinion, or what I saw. Well, congratulations, Steelers. You got a center. Oh, he's a wrestling champion? Oh, he got injured last year. And they're saying he would have maybe went a little higher, but he got injured last year. All right. There you go. The Colts are on the clock. Colts are going to go tight end. In my opinion, Colts are going to go tight end or offensive lineman. That's just my opinion. People make money for drinking live. It's true, bro. Eddie, I love that avatar. Yeah, they really do. Wi-Fi Willie made around probably $800, but YouTube takes 40%. So think about that. He probably made $500, something like that. Ooh, excuse me, goodness gracious. Miguel Raiders, blood in, blood out, Miklo. No, that's not where the song is from. I ain't got a man, I ain't got a home, I'm a lonely boy. That's from The Lost Boys, where Corey Haim is singing it in the bathtub when he's playing with the soaps and the bubbles. He's like, I ain't got a man, I ain't got a home. In The Lost Boys. My whole life I have been treated different because the color of my skin. I mean, I'm sorry about that. Hopefully it gets better. I don't know what color of your skin is. Because there are a couple different colors. I mean, technically there are. I guess there's just white. That's a weird question. I never thought about it. There's what? White. They call it black, but in my opinion, it's brown. And then they call Spanish people brown. I don't even want to think about it, man. I love you, MDM, and I'm sorry for your pain. And hopefully the world gets better, which is scary to think about. I roll with Wi-Fi too, said Frankie. Yeah. I mean, he's entertaining. He does some real hard work. No Wi-Fi here, LOL. I will check that, brother. Jael, Steeler time. We got a center. There you go. What happened to my computer? There it is. Quarterback Travis. The Colts are selecting. They're going to go tight end or we're almost caught up, guys, on the chats. They're going to go tight end or what did I say? Offensive lineman. Guaranteed. Thank you. Let's get to 900. I ain't going to be online that long. Wow, the Colts went wide receiver. The Colts went wide receiver out of Texas, Adonai Mitchell. Let's get to 900. I'm not going to be online that long, Frankie, unless somebody's a big baller. But I do have PayPal and Venmo if you guys are interested for YouTube not to take 40%. But that's in the, is it in the description of this video? I hope it is. I haven't checked. Sorry, my internet's apparently having problems. Forgive me. But the Colts went wide receiver out of Texas. All right, let's catch up on the live stream. Thrash, what's up? You online, Thrash? What are we getting next, Mikey? Who do you think we can get? I don't know best players available, Thrash. I'm not that intelligent with college, and I don't have a lot of screens open. But I, in my opinion, this draft has been best player available, in my opinion, so far. So I think the Raiders might get a quarterback. If they believe in Jordan Travis, I think his name is, I think you get a quarterback in round 3. Because starting round 4, 5, 6, and 7, even though teams technically don't need starting quarterbacks, there's going to be a quarterback run. And Jordan Travis is a skilled, athletic quarterback. Some people call him like a fake Terrell Pryor. You know, maybe he's like a fake Josh Allen, a fake Mahomes, a D-lister. But Jordan Travis, I think he's out of Florida State. A lot of Raider fans that look into it say he would be a good fit with the Raiders. And you got to go get him in the 3rd round if he's your guy. If he's available. Maybe he's the best player on the board at that time. Maybe he's not. But if he's available and you still need a quarterback for the future, you might as well take a flyer in the 3rd round on a quarterback and see what he's got. Then if it doesn't work out, you're done with him. In 2 or 3 years, you got Gardner Minshew. Then if we have a bad year, we draft another quarterback next year in the 1st round or however that works. But I don't know if that's going to be 100%, guys, when the Raiders pick at 77 in like 25 picks. I do know that we got an offensive lineman and we got an amazing tight end. And technically, Gardner Minshew's our quarterback. He's our quarterback. He's our quarterback. And Aiden O'Connell is going to give it every opportunity to be the 2nd quarterback. So do you honestly have to draft a quarterback in the 3rd round? No. You can actually draft one in the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, or the 7th if you believe another guy is at a higher positional value in round 3. Because we got Gardner Minshew. Because nobody you draft in round 3 is going to be penciled in as the starter. Even Derek Carr had to win the starting job, and he was an early 2nd round pick. So, let's see what happens. We'll talk about it together. I'll be online at least another hour and a half. Let's hang out together and let's talk it through. No one's real as Mikey. He's a dog. He's a dog. You know he's a dog. Mikey Rayder likes hot dogs with chili and relish. He's a dog. You know he's a dog. I actually like chili and mustard. And I actually like chili and ketchup together and with relish. Am I weird? We got Dub9 Raider. What's up, Dub? Dub in the tub. All right, let me thank all the super chat and donors today. We had Brent Mania earlier on PayPal for $10. I love you, Brent Mania. Thank you for supporting. We got Gunna supporting with the big $5. We also got Tony Raider out there doing that security work in Australia, I believe it is, or Canada, for $5. We got my boy Raul Aguilera hooking it up with a super sticker for $5. We got the beautiful, beautiful queen. That's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. In Jael Smith for $5. You know, I had a dream about you like a week or two ago. You were all up in my dreams. Was it a wet dream? Only I know. And then we got my boy always supporting, being there for me, as well as all of you, in Frankie Mesquada for the $900. I'm sorry, for the $2 toward $900. Much love, much love, much respect. Much love, much love, much respect. The pick is in for the Commanders. Michael, it says the Raiders have the 77th pick. Yeah, we found that out. We found that out, Angel. I appreciate that. We found that out. Gotta, what does it say? Gotta have the onions too. You know what? You're right. Onions are always a necessity on a chili dog. Oh, God, my legs. I gotta stand up, guys. Darryl Green is back on stage. Ben Simmons, tight end, going to the Commanders. Ben Simmons. Interesting. He's an interesting tight end. Let's watch him compared to Brock Bowers. 6'3", 250, second highest rated tight end. Same thing as Brock Bowers. They said they can move him to H-back. That's right. They moved Brock Bowers, our pick, to halfback as well. And he ran the ball a few times with his school. So he can play wide receiver, tight end, slot wide receiver, blocker, and halfback. And Ben Sinnott apparently can do a lot of the same. So we got a good pick in Brock Bowers. Ooh, look at that move in the back of the end zone. That was nice. That was nice. But we got a Bauer Powers. We got Bauer Powers. Cleveland Browns are on the clock. The pick is in. Check Urban Dictionary for chili dog. It's a sexual term, I'm sure. Probably is, right? It's like a sexual term for ANAL. Probably. I have a feeling. Isaiah, what's up, brother? Let me read your message. Mikey Rayder, do you think we draft a quarterback in the third round tonight? Man, I just talked about it for like 10 minutes. Just go back to the video maybe 8 minutes ago. But yes, if we have a quarterback that high on the board, we need to draft him. But it's not a necessity because no third-round quarterback will end up being our starting quarterback. So if we have a better positional value of need at a different position in round 3, we have to get that person. We can get a quarterback in 4, 5, or 6, or 7 with all the other quarterbacks because none of them are going to be starters. Gardner Minshew is our starter. But if there is one player they covet, and if he's available at 3 and you think he can eventually become the starter in 2 or 3 years, you pick him up in the third round. Jordan Travis, maybe. I think that's the guy Raider fans were clamoring for, Isaiah. I hope I answered your question. Sorry, guys. I got to stand up and walk. My legs are just crushing. Michael Hall, defensive tackle, going to the Browns. Let me take a walk real quick. Get a little walk. All these pillows. Trying to put my trading cards away. You guys remember the trading cards that we looked at earlier? Trying to put them away. Back in my little bag. And watch that documentary, everybody, The Hobby. It's called The Hobby. Should I make a burrito? I don't know. I'm kind of hungry a little bit, but my stomach's still hurting a little bit. I'll make a burrito tonight. Ah, come on. I'm not able to pick up the trading card that fell on the ground. Give me a second, guys. I'll be back. I should turn on the air conditioner. It's getting hot. Boy, it's hot in here. Woo! All right, yeah, I should put on an air conditioner. Hey, you guys want to see something interesting I got a few years back, but check this out. Let me turn down the TV. So I was in a movie called Dude, Where's My Car? And when the trailer came out in movie theaters back when they had film, and they were showing the trailers to Dude, Where's My Car? Richmond Webb is picking the picklets. Let me move the screen down and see who they got. Tackle, Patrick Paul out of Houston. Offensive tackle. Wow. Raider Nation's probably, that's who we should have picked. He's an actual tackle. But so back in the days when my movie Dude, Where's My Car came out, they had the trailer that would air before the movies, and it was the actual film. So I paid one of the workers at a local theater because they have a film reel. It's like this big of the trailers. You know, the 4 or 5 trailers that they have before a movie, it's like this big. So I paid the guy once they changing the trailers on film to take and cut out the Dude, Where's My Car trailer. Because I was in it, like in the background, running around or whatever. And I wanted the film, the actual film. And I wanted the actual movie of Dude, Where's My Car on film. But they had 2 reels. It was that big. But I paid him like $150 to get me the trailer. It might have been 100. Oh, Reggie McKenzie's with the Dolphins. Sorry, guys. I just saw Reggie McKenzie shaking hands with the Dolphins. Is he an assistant with the Dolphins? I didn't even know that Reggie McKenzie was with the Dolphins now. Huh. All right. So he ended up getting me the trailer, and it was the first one, so he cut it. Because if it was the last one, whatever. But I got the trailer, and I pulled it out of storage the other day, and I just think it's really awesome. This is the trailer of the end of Austin Powers and then the beginning of the Dude, Where's My Car trailer in actual film. So the Dude, Where's My Car trailer with me in it. So I actually got a piece of like theater history with the Dude, Where's My Car trailer with me in it. You know, on actual film, not digital or whatever. This is pretty cool. Yeah, this is really, really cool. I might have to sell it because I need money in life. If somebody wants to buy it, I might have to sell it and autograph it, like autograph the film. It's got about 1 minute of Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me or whatever movie came out around that time from Austin Powers. And then it's got The Dude, Where's My Car trailer. But it's actual film. You don't see this anymore nowadays. But they are making new movies on film. I think Dune was made on film. And a couple of other movies are back on film nowadays. So I just thought that was interesting, guys. I wanted to share with you all. Goodness, did my pillow fall? Yeah, my pillow fell. Like always, my damn pillow from my butt fell. My damn pillow from my butt fell. Maybe that's what's hurting me. Oh, my Monopoly fell too, huh? I need Raider friends. We need to open up that Monopoly and play it. The Cowboys are on the clock, y'all. The Cowgirls. The frickin' Cowgirls are on the clock. Cousins will be looking for a trade. No way. No way. They already gave him a contract. They're worried about his injury. That's why they got Michael Penix. So they think, and they're scared of, remember the Aaron Rodgers situation? Where they paid him all that money, and then Aaron Rodgers went down on the 4th or 5th play of the game? That's what they were worried about. That's why they got Penix. It doesn't, financially, it really don't make sense, 2 or 3 years from now, but it kind of does. Because if anything happens to Kirk Cousins and he goes down like Aaron Rodgers, they got a rookie to come in and possibly be the future. I mean, I don't understand the decision, but if I think about it from their perspective, I understand it. Cowgirls love wearing Steelers stuff down here in Texas. That's right. You're probably right. All right, the best players available. God, I got to keep reading that. So we got an edge out of Alabama, an offensive tackle out of Washington. We might get an edge rusher. Troy Franklin, Oregon, wide receiver, cornerback at number 10. I want to see Mel Kiper's best available again. I want to see it from number 1. But the pick is in for the Cowgirls, and they're going to go running back. They have to go running back. I know they're talking to Ezekiel Elliott about coming back, but the Cowgirls are going to go running back. They have to. Who will it be? Will it be that Michigan guy or one of the running backs? They're going to go running back. They got Dak on a ridiculous contract for like $40, $50 million. But they're going to go running back. Oh, they're bringing out some Cowboys fans that they're representing the paraplegics. In a stupid way. Oh God, I'm gonna get canceled for this. In a stupid way, they brought out paraplegic people in wheelchairs to announce the pick. If they announce a running back, is that funny or not? It's not really, but in a weird way, somebody that can run. Yeah. All right, I'm not going to go there anymore. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to go there anymore. Am I not being woke enough? I don't know. Mikey Raider, you don't know. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. Oh, let me turn on my air conditioner. Gotta get some air. It's getting hot. F the Cowboys. The stinking Cowboys. Jerry Jones is the worst owner in history. Oh my God, I gotta find a way to look at the best players available, like on a big list. I don't know how to do that. Prospects, teams, mock drafts. Yeah, I don't want to click anything. This computer is working. I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to mess with it at all. Here we go. The Cowboys. Who are they selecting? Marshawn Nealand, edge rusher out of Western Michigan, going to the Cowgirls. Marshawn Nealand, huh? Edge rusher. So they got Tyler Guyton, offensive tackle, in the first round, the Cowboys, and now they got a defensive edge rusher in the second round. The Buccaneers pick is in. God, the draft's going to get interesting, guys, because we're going to start to have a run again on running backs. Probably in the third round is running backs. Are we already in the third round? 32, 64. No, we're not quite yet in the third round. But there's going to be a run on running backs in the third round. Definitely, if not toward the end of this round. Because there's too many high-quality running backs that are there. And then wide receivers are going to start going off the board again in the third round. But there is 2 quarterbacks available. Spencer Rattler is ranked number 1, Mel Kiper. Jordan Travis is ranked number 3, according to Mel Kiper's best quarterbacks available. Will they last till day 4, those 2 quarterbacks? Probably not. Those 2 or 3 quarterbacks will be drafted in the third round. So if Jordan Travis or Spencer Rattler is on the Raiders' radar, they need to draft him in the third round, either one or. And they did have top 30 visits with both of them. Then Mel's best wide receivers, there's a few on the board. We can look at that later. We need a wide receiver too, man. We do. But with the addition of Brock Bowers, if we don't get one, that's okay. Because we brought in the guy from... Who's our tight ends, guys? Who's our tight ends? It's Michael Myers, Brock Bowers, and didn't we get the Harrison Bryant guy out of Cleveland? Didn't we get Harrison Bryant from Cleveland as our other tight end? Because we got a couple tight ends from Cleveland last year or whatever it was. So I think we got that Harrison guy from Cleveland, Brock Bowers, and Michael Myers. So we got a decent tight end room. And then our top 3 wide receivers are Jacoby Myers, Devontae. He's still going to be a Raider. He's not going to request a trade, but he wanted a young quarterback, trust me. We got Devontae, Jacoby, Trey Tucker technically is our 3rd wide receiver. And then we could use another rookie wide receiver. And then the best available player in general is cornerback out of Iowa State. So let's see what happens, man. We got some stuff going on, y'all. Got a few more picks before the Raiders pick. Manny, you want us to go? Wow, am I burping? Let's go tackle or linebacker. We technically, well, you know what? I don't know. Did we get a tackle? I don't know. All right, I could see that. F. Dal. Frost, you're awesome. Any real Raiders should have Chad Hennings. He punched. Any real Raiders should hate Chad Hennings. He punched Don Mosbar in the eye and ended his career. That's right. That is right. Wow, I haven't thought about that in years. That was in the late 90s, wasn't it? Like 97, 98? Might have been 96. Yes, you're right, Mikey. What am I right about? Let me know, Dominique. I love the praise. I just don't know what I'm right about, besides everything. Why do I still feel we are going to draft a quarterback? You know why? Because Raider Nation wants it. Raider Nation wants it. There's been too much talk yesterday about the first round pick that Raider Nation has in their head. Quarterback, quarterback, quarterback. We only got stupid, Gardner Minshew. We need a quarterback. So they might do that to please Mark Davis to get a name early in the draft and to please Raider Nation at quarterback. All right, edge, Chris Braswell out of Alabama. Alabama. Greenbow, Alabama. What movie is that from? Chris Braswell out of Alabama went to the effing queers. The effing quitters. But I'm saying another word. The I'm a J, add a G. I'm a J, effing quitters. That's what I call them. The I'm a J, effing quitters. Add a G though. I'm a G. That's just my nickname that I've always had for them. But it's not woke enough. You can't do that. You can't talk like that, Mikey. You can't talk like that. All right, the Packers are on the clock. We already know who the Packers are getting. We know who the Packers are getting. You all know the Packers are getting a linebacker or another offensive lineman to help with Josh Jacobs. It was 95, Frost. There you go. Thank you for reminding me. I knew it was like mid to late 90s. Has Rattler been drafted? No, Mark. How you doing today, Mark? No, Rattler is still available, plus the other guy, Jordan Travis. Brian Bulaga is on screen. And the Packers went safety, Javon Bullard. Javon Bullard out of Georgia. What's up? I can't read the name. Let me see if I can read it. MP3 Z. What up, Mikey? 10-year fan. So dope to see you still putting out great content for the nation. It's not as good as it used to be, but I'm trying, and I appreciate you. MP3 Z. Man, I used to love MP3s. I used to download off of Napster, Kazaa, all these applications, man, until the idiot, I liked the band, but until the idiots from Metallica made it an issue, then they shut down Napster, then you had to go to Kazaa, then it became a Bear one, then Napster tried to come back, then it became Torrent, then it became the Pirate Bay. I still do a lot of that stuff, but hey, Christian Clark, how you doing, my good sir? Still bummed we missed on Kool-Aid. Me too. Who doesn't want to play a named Kool-Aid in our backfield with Jacoby Jones or Jack Jones? So we got a Jack in the Box with some Kool-Aid. You know, Jack Jones is Jack in the Box because he creates a box nobody can throw in, and Kool-Aid has his own island. And think about it, we missed out on Kool-Aid, cherry Kool-Aid, the best flavor. Grape Kool-Aid, oh, sour grapes. You know, when he doesn't get an interception, and we would tell everybody, you drink the Kool-Aid whenever they get intercepted. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, you drink the Kool-Aid. There you go, Jael. Forrest Gump. Greenbow, Alabama. You'll always be my girl, Jamie. Jessica, you'll always be my girl. I love how they tried to make that movie racist. The way he treated his best friend, Bubba. The woke culture is coming after that movie too. I don't get it. I mean, you can see it if you want to see it that way, with the way he talked and acted and whatever. You can see it as racist. But you shouldn't live your life that way. Because those people that see the racism all the time in everything, in my opinion, those are the racists. Just my opinion. If you make everything about color and whatever, why you can't let it go? Don't talk about it. It's done. Leave it alone. Shit. Move on. Move on. Rock on. What movie is that from? Move on. Rock on. Move on. Move on. Mark said, I love the center they drafted. The Texans traded, I think. All right, tackles are going off the board now. Blake Fisher out of Notre Dame. So let's think about it. Guys, everybody was in the second round. Everybody was going defense. And I told you guys, people are like, oh, we got to get a quarterback. Quarterbacks are going off the board. No, when they go left, you go right. The Raiders went offense. Now, offensive tackles have went 2 or 3 in a row. I know technically he wasn't an offensive tackle, but offensive players are going off the board now in a run. So we got an offensive player probably 7 picks before everybody else did. We're having a good draft, guys. We're having an excellent draft. They might not fit every need, but we're having an excellent draft. My damn TV just keeps needing to be refreshed and changed. Thank you, Mark. Ryan was the one who knew the answer. Oh, there you go. Ryan's my dude. Ryan knows movies. Ryan knows movies like me. Oh, see if Ryan knows this one, Jael or Jess. What movie is this from? Rock on! Step off! Step off! Step off! All you gotta do is step off! Step off! I'll give you a hint. It stars Jack Black. Step off! Yes, Rattler has not been drafted. Now it's getting too cold. Goodness gracious. I put that thing at 72. Oh, my anxiety's kind of kicking in, everybody. My blood pressure, my anxiety, whatever else I have, man. And it sounds stupid just sitting here trying to entertain or talk, and it takes a lot out of me, man. That's how many problems I officially got. Plus, I'm not really being active. That's one of the other issues. I need to be more active. But I'm trying to watch the draft. And then my butt hurts. Can't do nothing right. Can do nothing right. Los Raiders can't do nothing right. That's from a TV show or from a comedian. I can't do nothing right. You remember. There you go. School of Rock. What would the porn name to that movie be, Jesh? You and Ryan need to come up with the porn name version of that movie. The School of Rock becomes a porn name called the School of... I love doing the porn names for the movies. Hey, Julian got it as well. Step off! Step off! Aaron Williams is announcing the pick. Defensive back, safety out of Utah to the Bills. Wow, they just showed a girl. She's cute. She was hot. She's hot. They showed a Bills fan. She was hot. But the Raider fans are even hotter. I want a quarterback drafted now. I want it now. I want an everlasting gobstopper now. Mom, am I coming in clear? Mom, am I coming in clear? What movie's that from? Since we're doing movies. Hey, Angel. Hey, Michael. I hope you're having a great day. Well, I'm blessed to be alive. So, yes, I'm having a great day. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Jess said, please. That's so obvious. The School of COCK, which they actually say in 40-Year-Old Virgin. Do they? Do they actually say that quote? That quote. I didn't know that. I didn't remember it. School of, and then he shows a rooster. All right, what did he say? He said, look at the money these mid-tier quarterbacks are getting. Quarterback is just too significant in today's game. Been like that for decades now. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Quarterbacks are basically $50 million a year, technically right now. And for the mid-tier quarterbacks, they're getting $35 million technically. It's insane. Barry, baby! Barry Sanders. I got his rookie card. Hell yeah, I love Barry too, baby. Barry and Bo. The Bo Barry Show, baby. Come on, my TV. Why does it always refresh? Cornerback Ennis Rakestraw Jr. out of Missouri. There it is. Raiders are about 15, 16 picks away. Hey, we got a bunch of M&Ms on screen. Detroit fans. Raider fans respect the process. What's up, Boom Cat? Boom Cat. Boom, 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 bat. Hey, Christian's like, Willy Wonka. Is that you or is that an avatar? Wait, announce yourself, 33. Christian Clark. ABC is the third letter. 33. That's an Illuminati number 2. You better watch out, Christian Clark. Part of the Illuminati. Your name is Shishi. That's 33. Look at the Tannehill's contract, and he ain't healthy, and they still drafted a quarterback. Yep. Facts, Mark. Yep, Pro Shed football card, Bo and Barry show. Yep. That was the rookie year for both of them in 89 on Pro Shed. I have a bunch of those cards as well. And I have the Topps Bo Jackson rookie and the Barry Sanders rookie from Pro Shed. And I have the Barry Sanders rookie from Score. I think those were the only 3 companies at that time of trading cards. Mikey Raiders, I like our pick so far. We actually sticking to the building in the trenches. Good comment, Greg. Hopefully you got home safe. I know you were driving earlier. Roll the dubs, GSW. Hope you're doing well, Mikey. Appreciate you. They don't make them like Tecmo Bowl anymore. Yeah, that was a fun game. Who's been playing that game recently? It's Affiliation Raider and Raider Critique. They've been playing that video game, Tecmo Super Bowl, on their channel a few times. Check them out, Affiliation Raider. You said it's you. I meant Cousins, my bad. Oh, yeah, okay, you were talking about Tannehill. There you go. How do you feel about the Raiders have changed cities a lot? How do I feel? How do you feel about how the Raiders have changed cities a lot? That's the Raiders' history. We don't want to accept it. We don't like it, but it is their history now. So the Raiders are worldwide now. We can move anywhere. That'll be in the entire Raiders' history. But it always began in Oakland. And we got to respect that. Ravens get an offensive tackle, Roger Rosengarten, to Washington. But let's be honest, the Raiders needed to move out of Oakland because it wasn't working. And the minute they moved to Vegas, they needed a stadium, and they got a stadium. And the team went from being worth like $800 million to probably being worth $3 billion now or something like that. So it's a good move financially. I wish they were in LA, though. That would have been awesome. I'm home now, relaxing on my bed. Cool. Chris Brandon, did we get a quarterback yet? No, Chris. I'll show the. Maybe I can click that button. It'll show the Raiders. But we got offensive linemen, and we got a tight end in the first round. I don't know. I hope this doesn't mess up my computer screen. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not going to mess with it. Yeah, we got Brock Bowers, and we got see, now it's changing after the fact. Oh, goodness, my stomach just hurt real bad. We got Brock Bowers, and we got an offensive center or guard or possibly tackle. But we got a center that the highlights are of guard in Lane Powers Johnston. Now the Chiefs are on the clock. Ugh, how my stomach hurts. Did it start working again? Come on. How do I get that screen back? Ridiculous. See, that's why I shouldn't have touched anything. My apologies, guys. Shouldn't have touched nothing. Why you touch it? It's not supposed to be touched. You're not supposed to touch it. No, I'm going back to the picks. Now I shouldn't have touched it again. Oh, God, who are the Chiefs going to select? Let's hear this BS. Offensive tackle, Kingsley Suamataia out of BYU goes to the Chiefs. So we're about to end the second round, guys, and then the third round is going to begin. And then the Raiders pick probably at like 20th in the third round, which is number 77. Yeah, that's right. We got Bauer power, baby. Dumb. The Ravens took an offensive tackle. I want Roger Rosen. Well, if he's available, Greg, maybe the Raiders pick him. Back-to-back offensive tackles. Yeah, offensive players have been going the last 5 or 6 picks, man. That's why the Raiders did good when they drafted an offensive tackle. While everybody was drafting defense, the Raiders drafted an offensive tackle. It's just water. I promise you guys. That's all I got anyways. Well, I got Kool-Aid. And I do have orange juice. Oh, my leg. Sorry, guys. I got to stretch. Night moves. Working on the night moves, yeah. Oh, yeah, the new Doctor Who. Let me watch this trailer. Hold on. I like the new Doctor. People are like, oh, he's black. I don't care. I like what I saw from him already in the Christmas movie of the Black Doctor, or I don't want to say it that way, the new Doctor. But Doctor Who, for the most part, has been getting really bad, especially when they had the woman doctor. She was such a bad actress. So freaking bad. I just didn't like her. What was her name? Jodie Whittaker. She didn't envelop the Doctor. And the stories got really stupid and woke. Then they brought back the other Doctor just recently, one of the original recent Doctors. And he was one of the best Doctors ever on Doctor Who. And then they made like 5 episodes with him. But then those 5 episodes were the worst I've ever seen in terms of writing for the Doctor. They were so woke, full of transgender ideology, racist quotes, feminism. It was so bad. But it had one of the better Doctors. And he gave up his reins to a girl, a young girl or something. It was so weird. But then the new Doctor came in at the end of that. And I hate saying it this way, but the Black Doctor came in and he was good. I liked him. He did 1 episode at the end of the season. Then he did the Christmas special for Doctor Who. And he was fantastic in both of them. Now the series is coming back in May with the Black Doctor now. And I'm excited. I hope they change the writing, though. I hope the writing gets better. But the actor, I don't know his name, but I hate saying it, but the Black Doctor, he looked good. I like that. I like that dude. I like that dude so far from what I saw. All right, there's my Doctor Who quotes or talking about it. I watch a lot of TV, guys. It's all I got in life. I watch a lot of TV and movies and stuff like that. I've watched recently Fallout. That was really good. That was really enjoyable. That and The Last of Us are probably the best video game TV shows I've ever seen. Adaptations. And then I recently watched Dune Part 2. And I saw Civil War. I enjoyed them both a lot. But yeah, that's what I do. That's what MIKEY does. Are we still online? Oh, wait, Bob Shager. That's right. Night moves. My body's starting to shut down. I ain't gonna lie, though. I'm starting to feel heat and feel like my blood pressure is boiling and my heart is like racing for some damn reason. Working on the night moves. Let's hope the Raiders pick again, best player available, and hopefully it ain't a wide receiver or another tight end. Well, they're not going to take another tight end, but I feel you, Mark. You're on the negative side today, man. It's going to be okay, Mark. We love you, brother. 49ers on the clock. Raiders need to snag a linebacker. David Tennant. I think that's the guy who came back recently. David Tennant, but the writing was so bad. The writing was so bad. They made David Tennant like an idiot male loser when he's the most powerful being. It was so bad. 49ers select Renardo, defensive back Renardo Green out of Florida State. They showed a 49er fan, and he's literally got like a clipboard or a notebook. Every draft pick, he's writing it down. Instead of looking at the phone or anything, he's literally physically writing down every freaking draft pick. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. Us old people, man. Us old people are awesome. We do everything old school. I'm a new fool, that's old school. I'm an old school, that's no new fool. Whiners take a cornerback. Yeah, 40 whiners. Couldn't agree more about the woke writing ruining Doctor. Did you guys watch it? It's not the Christmas movie. It's the one they did like 5 or 6 episodes before that, where there was like a mother and a daughter, and they brought back one of the coolest characters too, the mother, the red-haired lady, and she had a daughter that was like a they, them, transgender, and then she apparently is a clone of the Doctor, and she has 2 hearts, but she's not a male or a female, and she's not an alien. She doesn't know what she is. And then she tells the original Doctor, David Tennant, she goes, why do you present yourself as a male doctor? You know, you're more than that. You're everything. And then he's like, well, I am a male. You know, that's what I returned into, or I reanimated into. And she goes, well, then that means I'm going to be a better doctor than you are, because I am neither a male or a female. I am everything. I was like, ah! So you're a dog? You're a furry? What the hell? Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Know your role. It doesn't matter. I'm actually talking to this girl to get to know her pretty well, and she's really into gender ideology. And just recently, the other day, she asked me, can I ask you a sensitive question? I'm like, yeah. She's like, how many genders do you believe in? And I said, 2. There's only 2. Well, no. Can I tell you why there's more? And you shouldn't believe it. It's a theory or this. I go, look. She goes, you're a conspiracy theorist. And she goes, you know they lie to you and they make up like agendas. So why do you believe the made up history of male and female when it can be many more? You know, you're a conspiracy theorist. You should understand that there's more to that or there is none of that. And I'm like, I see your point. I go, but I'm an idiot as well. And I was taught, based off of the body parts, through the Bible, male and female. And I kind of believe in the Bible or religion, and I'm going to stick to it. So in my opinion, there's only 2 genders for my brain. It's male and female. You can call yourself what you are, but I'm going to see you as a female. And that's the only reason I'm attracted to you. It's because you're a female and you're hot. She actually laughed, but we didn't talk much longer after that, so I don't know if I pissed her off, and I haven't talked to her since then. So I don't know what's going to happen. But she's one of those with the rainbows in the hair, and she's a good-looking girl. But that's what it is. You're a female to me, and I'm not going to call you anything different because you're a female to me, and that's why I'm attracted to you. And if you come up with a different name, like Mr. This or Mr. Magoo, I ain't gonna make love to Mr. Magoo or they them. I'm gonna make love to the beautiful girl that I saw. I don't care if you got rainbow hair, but that's the girl I want to make love to. Or make nookie. What was that from? Nookie. Get in my belly. Braylon Edwards. Wow, what a throwback. We're now starting the third round, guys. Let me change it to the third round. JETS. Just end the effing season. JETS. End the effing season. Wide receiver to the Jets. Malachi. That's not a good name. That's from Children of the Corn, y'all. Malachi. Remember Malachi? From Children of the Corn? Wow, that's a scary name, Malachi, from Children of the Corn. But here's a funny anagram for the Jets. You know how they yell Jets, Jets. J-E-T, just end the effing season. S. Jets, just end the effing season. That was funny to me. All right, let's see if we got any new comments. My PayPal is Generation 12 Films. I think it's in the description of this video, but if it's not in the description of this video, it's probably in another description of another video. So if you feel inclined to hook a brother up, there you go. But hey, Angel, aren't you on my Venmo as well? You're either on my Venmo or my PayPal, but I'm pretty sure you're there. God, it's getting cold. I think I need to turn it up to like 75 or something like that. It's a little too cold for me. Come on. I need a new battery. Oh, my fucking butt. I like the Doctor Who. Who was the dude? Who was the dude from Gone in 60 Seconds? I'm not quite sure. Yes, Angel, that's the one. You'll see a picture of a Raider logo if you go to that PayPal. It has like my Raider Central poster or whatever. Hold on, the Cardinals pick is in. Then we're about 10 away from the Raiders. My TV shuts out like always. Or turns the channel. Or streaming issues, whatever. You notice when my TV does it, so does my damn website internet. Goodness gracious. Who did the damn Cardinals pick up? Trey Benson out of what? Florida State. I told you we're gonna have a run. We're gonna have a running back run on the third round. I told you guys that a little while ago. You said it's like keeping score of baseball games. Gunna, how we doing? Jackson Powers Johnson might have made the draft a success. There you go, Dunna, you're back. But yeah, I like him. And I'll probably make a video after the live stream where I give my opinions on both the players in a separate video, because sometimes those videos do well. Ryan couldn't get through the episode. It was 5 of them, I think, of that one. Jets on the clock. Bro, if you actually want to have a real relationship, sorry. Don't call me bro. That's actually one of my pet peeves, Jess. Whenever a beautiful woman calls me bro, it just irks me. So I'm just letting you know that's one of my pet peeves. Whenever somebody calls me bro, that's a girl. Oh, women are like so beautiful to me. Like whenever they say bro, it's like tomboy. It's like really, it just icks me. If you actually want to have a real relationship with a woman, she should believe she's a woman and you're a man. Plus, you don't want to get all frisky and find a surprise downtown where the penis is rough. You go downtown where the streets are tough. You go downtown. Boy, sure looks like plant food to me. Boy, sure looks like flat food to me. Feed me, see more. Downtown. What movie or play is that from? Washington Commanders are on the clock. Who do they go? Guard Brandon Coleman out of TCU. All right. TJ Tampa and Junior Colston, both on my mock draft when I took Michael Penix Jr. Okay, so that was your mock draft. You had TJ Tampa and Junior Colston. What position are they? I'm not that intelligent, bro. I don't remember. LOL. I want one of those to fall. TJ Malachi is definitely Raider material. He's a raving lunatic. Love your show. Thank you, Adam. Adam Bracamonte. That's a good, long last name, though. That's a good name. You sound Italian. Are you mafia? You gangster? You a good fella? I know you're a good fella. Better than being a bad fella. Hey, smoke some marijuana. Why? All the cool kids are doing it. Robert Duvall. Nope. Do we draft a running back? I'm not sold on the current Raiders running game. If there's a run on running backs, no. Again, there was a run on defensive players in the second round, and the Raiders went offense. So if there's a run on running backs, you go at another position. That way you beat the best player for the next round. But there will definitely be a run on quarterbacks in the fourth or the end of the third or the fourth round. Definitely. I want Trey Benson. Brooks, my top running back. Haha. Commanders take offensive tackle. Agreed. Friend zone. Pistol. MGM. Jaden downtown surprise. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on my. There you go, MGM. That was some Little Shop of Horrors. Little shop of horrors, little shop of horrors. Britton Brown and the other guy, yeah, those are our backup running backs. What's up, Shao? How you been? I think I saw you yesterday too. How you doing, brother? How's your day going? Can't believe it. Can believe it. We need to run back. Yeah, we need a running back as well. Oh, Junior Colson is on the board. Oh, he's linebacker. He's linebacker, according to Mel Kiper. Who the hell is Mel Kiper? Who the hell is Mel Kiper? Patriots are on the clock. Let's see what time it is and what's going on. Oh, there we go. I got $5, baby. I'm sure this is from Hey Angel. Thank you, Hey Angel, for the $5. You're so supportive and awesome, brother. I appreciate you. What movie is that from? It could be a lot of movies. Black Panther was one. The other movie with Denzel Washington when he's telling his kid, like, it's about your heart. That could be a lot of movies. I forgot. Planet of the Apes, too. I'm looking forward to that movie. Thank you so much, Hey Angel. And everybody that's donated today. We got Brent Mania with $10 on PayPal earlier. We got Dunna Gunna with the big $5. We got the Tony Raider with the big $5. Raul with another big $5. My girl. I'm going to call you my girl, even though you're married. I'm going to call you my girl. Jael with the big $5. We got the Frankie with $2 toward 900, which you probably given throughout my career or my life as a YouTuber. And then we got Boomcat with the $2. And then we got a $5 from Hey Angel. And Boomcat is asking for a Raider freestyle. All right, how about I do a Raider freestyle to end the show after we pick at 77. I'm probably going to get offline right after we pick, a couple minutes later, because I'm feeling some sort of way. And then I'm going to make a video and then probably relax and lie down, maybe eat some food. Oh, I got peanuts there. I can eat peanuts. So how about I do the rap after we pick at 77? Are you cool with that, Boomcat? Appreciate you. I hope we are. I got to get something in my stomach, even though my stomach is technically hurting. TJ Tampa's best available cornerback, edge rusher. Cooper Beebe, Troy Franklin. Patriots are on the clock. Oh, they're going to talk for probably 10 minutes. Who's their quarterback? They got Jacoby Brissett and Drake May, right? I hate the Patriots. They've ruined the Raiders' history for so many ways and so many ways. I can't stand it. What are they talking about? Stand up to all hate. And they brought up a black person and a Jewish girl. What are they talking about? What a ridiculous thing. When the Patriots, you would call them the American Patriots because of the word, then they got the anti-Semitic people talking about hatred. Is that a direct dig toward the actual American Patriots that they call, MAGA? Oh, this is ridiculous. The NFL keeps getting political. This is ridiculous. Stay out of it. Stay out of it. I don't want hate anywhere. I understand what you're trying to do. This is ridiculous. Patriots pick offensive tackle out of Penn State, Caden Wallace, to go with their quarterback. Can't believe it. We need a running back. The running back for UNLV is a monster. That would be an interesting pick. Stay hometown, Las Vegas. We're going to definitely have some UDFA undrafted free agent running backs. We also have Addison and Abdullah. Addison, is that Jordan Addison? Wide receiver? And I know it's Amir Abdullah. But who's Addison? Is that a running back or wide receiver? I'm a little confused. Hey, got a donation from my dude, Aiden. Like I said, I love your name, Aiden. Aiden Bracamontes. I made him an offer he can't refuse. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding and you ask a favor of me. Keep it up. You're the GOAT. No, you are. I know you are, but what am I? I know you are. Chargers are picking. They're picking a running back. They're picking a running back. The guy out of Michigan. Because their coach is Harbaugh from Michigan. And running backs are going off the board, like I said. They're picking the running back out of Michigan, the white boy. I forgot his name. They're picking the white boy out of Michigan. I put money on it. I don't have no money. Jim Harbaugh got one of his boys. What did I say? That running back, the white boy, Colton or whatever his name is, out of Michigan. Junior Colson. Oh, a linebacker. So they got a linebacker from Michigan. I thought it was going to be a running back because they need a running back. But they got a linebacker out of Michigan to reunite with Jim Harbaugh. So maybe they'll get that Michigan running back in the 4th round for the Chokers. All right, I got to stop eating. Stop. We needed a linebacker. Let me watch his highlights real quick. He's in coverage there. $95 tackles, no sacks as a linebacker. Yeah, I don't care. He ain't a Raider. I ain't care. I don't care. I don't care. You don't care. I don't care. Am I talking to myself? Zoltan. What if you get off? What does it say? What if you get off and the Raiders trade back in? Well, like Forrest Gump says, it happens. And then the other guy goes, what? Shit? Guys, sometimes my body just needs to. I've been on the phone all day. I've been dealing on my computer all day. I've had to do a lot of things. I get frustrated. I need to just turn off the lights, maybe eat a little bit of food. I need to bring out my couch bed, and I need to lie down, and that's where I feel comfortable. My blood pressure comes back to normal, and I'm kind of relaxed. My anxiety is lessened. That's what I need to do. So after the Raiders pick at 77, probably about 5-10 minutes later, I'm going to log off and then quickly try to make a video for my YouTube channel, and then I'm lying down. So I hope you guys understand. But I appreciate the support and everything. You're right with the whole speech before announcing someone. You don't need to get political. It's just ridiculous. It backfired on them with whatever Colin Kaepernick's name was and everything. And then COVID. It's ridiculous. They get so political. Tired of it. Cornerback Andrew Phillips out of Kentucky is going to the G-Men. Make the Raiders great again. I want to make a hat like that, silver and black, and write MRGA. I really do. But I should probably make it red, and then people would know the reference a little bit more clearly, the stupid ones. But then I'd get kicked out of restaurants, and people would start filming me, all the Democratic people that think I'm somehow QAnon or whatever stuff they want to make fun of. And look at him. He's a MAGA. No, I'm MRGA. Make Raiders great again. It's so funny how they hijack words. You get it? And make people look bad. Oh, you're less than. Why? You're MAGA. You're representing Trump. You're MAGA. You're a conspiracy theorist. Oh, my God, you're crazy. You're a conspiracy theorist. Oh, my God, you're anti-Semitic. You said the word Jewish. Oh, you said the word Jew. You're anti-Semitic. Oh, you said the word black. You're racist. You're racist. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. Sorry. Offensive tackle Isaiah Adams goes to the Cardinals at offensive tackle. I got to stop talking like this. YouTube is going to censor my video, so I got to stop it. It's probably already censored. So if you guys want a super chat, that's probably the only way I'm going to make money. Because I've already said some bad words 2 or 3 times today. And bad words meaning like MAGA, whatever, COVID, like... Can't even say any of that. You can't even say the word Jewish or Jew. You get censored. You're anti-Semitic. That's ridiculous. It's freaking ridiculous. All right, I gotta let it go. I don't want to go there. That's not a good negative energy space to be in. Why does everyone hate on Mega? Again, they made that word mean something else because of the guy that created the phrase. Let's not forget Robert Kraft got caught up in the rub and tug. I wish he would just admit it. There ain't nothing wrong with a rub and tug. But yeah, there is some turmoil there. But ain't nothing wrong with a rub and tug, but apparently that was possibly a PEDO ring with, like foreigners or something like that, or trafficking or whatever. I got to stop saying these words. Trump and Tony like each other. Frankie Raider, Alexander Hamilton. Yes, Godfather. Boy, I'm falling down on my things. Do you, Mikey? Thank you for everything. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to catch up. Chino Cochino, where's still those hats? Make Raiders great again. Preach. Better head coach Biden or McDaniels. Probably Biden, because he's so out of it, other people can control the team. McDaniels had complete control, too much. So I would want Biden, because he would just fall asleep and disappear, and other people would control the team. So that's better than controlling the team too much to the detriment. So I would say Biden as the Raiders coach. That is a funny question. Who wrote that? Was that Frank? Oh my goodness. Everyone like Mikey's video. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, chat button, become a member if you feel like it. For a few bucks, buy me a taco or two. Appreciate y'all, love y'all. Those people are demoralized, Mikey. Don't bother with them. It's bad for your health. Yeah, the news and politics, even conspiracies is bad for my health, man. I shouldn't even be looking into that stuff because it pisses me the hef. Every time I see a lie from the news reporters, or I see a lie on screen, or I see a crisis actor, ridiculous. 3 tell the Raiders. That's right. That's right. We all know does traitorous activities. Yeah, he does. They all do. They're all bad. Tries to make us the bad guy for wanting law and order. Good stuff. Yeah. Let's get off of politics. I appreciate you wanting to get into it, MDM, but let's just move on. All right, we got the Raiders pick coming up, y'all. We got the Raiders, the freaking Raiders. All right. I'm going to leave some super chats up here of the beautiful girls while I take a real quick walk, just get my legs stretched a little bit. Oh, goodness gracious. I can't sit down too much longer. My God, this is killing me. Oh, I am not feeling good. Great. Come on, pick up the pillow. Let me set the pillow down. Hey, what happened to my hat? My Raider hat came down. Or my Raider Fluffy or whatever they call it. Puffy. Oh, great. My TV went out too. Just great. Just great. All right, come back. Baby, come back. I don't want to be a fool for you. Baby, come back. I don't want to be a fool for you. Baby, come back. I don't know if those are the words, but I love that song. That's that making love music. Baby, how you doing? What's up, Jess? How you doing? I'm a fool. Trayvon Wallace, linebacker, Kentucky, goes to the Panthers. All right, 4 away from the Raiders. And we haven't seen a run on quarterbacks, technically, and we haven't seen too much of a run on running backs. But we have seen a run on linebackers. Maybe a little of all of them. A little run on running backs and linebackers. Hopefully they show us the best available. And then we can talk about it from here, because the Raiders have a lot of needs. Oh, I still got to check my mail today, right? No, didn't I check my mail today at 3 o'clock? I think I did. Oh, can I sit down without the pillow? I don't know. Why am I hurting so bad today? I hurt bad a lot of days. Today ain't really, really bad. I've had really worse days. But I've been going since 9 o'clock this morning with all these things. I am just dead. Don Aponte. Running back. No. They got a guard. They got 2 offensive linemen in a row for the Cowboys. MDM saying, you got me fired up, Mikey. I know it. We all get fired up with that stuff. But we can't. We got to be calm. That's the only way to talk about politics, religion, racism, or whatever's going on. Conspiracies, you got to be empathetic, calm, and chill. And if people cannot get that way, if they need to be correct, nobody's going to win. If each person needs to be correct, nobody's ever going to win, and they're always going to want to win. But the truth is, nobody wins. Nobody will ever win any of those conversations. It's not a contest. It's just talking about scenarios and intelligence as best as possible when dealing with all of that stuff. The Falcons pick is in. Is that Andre Rison again for the 3rd or 4th time? Yeah, it's Andre Rison again. Linebacker or edge rusher, Braylon Trice out of Washington. All right, here we go. Come on, Mel Kiper. Show the best available, and let's deal with this. Let's go linebacker. Mark is saying, yeah, I don't think linebacker is an option if it's best player available. Predictions, fellas. Please, no quarterbacks. What pick do we have in the 4th round? Somebody tell me. I'm sure I can look it up, but somebody tell me. Because, again, quarterbacks are going to start going in the 4th round. And if we have a late 4th round pick, really late, we're going to miss out on Spencer Rattler and the top 2 or 3 quarterbacks. If we have an early 4th round pick, then we can draft that quarterback there in the 4th round, so we don't have to get one in the 3rd round. That's a good strategy. So somebody let me know the pick we have at what number in the 4th round. I'm sure I can look it up, but I'm afraid to touch my computer, my phone. I'm afraid of everything. I mean, I should try. I just updated my phone to hopefully work better on a new carrier. So let's see. Raiders draft picks 2024. How do I get the numbers? Is it showing to me? What are the Raiders draft picks? Okay, we got the. It only shows the 44th. No, it's showing the latest pick. Did anybody write it down for me? Sometimes I don't know how to find these things. Raiders draft pick order. Oh, here's Mel Kiper's best available. Defensive tackle. It just went off screen and I missed it. Where are we picking the 4th round? My goodness gracious. Okay, 112. So the 96, 10, 14, 17 picks. We're in the middle of the 4th round. Wow, that's scary. We're in the middle of the 4th round. Tomorrow might be a trade day if the quarterbacks fall. If the quarterbacks start to fall, the Raiders are going to have to move up tomorrow from 112 to probably 100 to get a quarterback in the 4th round. That's just my opinion. Let me take this picture just to have it on file, so I can note. All right, so I think the quarterbacks, if they are a guy, if the Raiders do not want to trade back up in the 4th round, which why do you want to give up a draft pick when you can take your guy in the 3rd round? Plus, it'll appease Raider fans. So they technically might be looking at a quarterback to end the 2nd round. I'm sorry, the 3rd round. But they can get their quarterback tomorrow. But they're going to have to move up a few spots. If they have Spencer Rattler or Jordan Travis on their radar. So right now, linebackers are going, and they've went about 6 or 7 linebackers so far. They could go running back. There might be a running back or 2 available. Sorry, guys. My stupid TV is acting up, man. So I have to get out of here and try to refresh it and go back to another network. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let's read your suggestions. How about defensive edge rusher? Brandon Dorsch appears to be best player available. There you go. We could use another edge rusher. Here you go, baby. Raiders, said Jess or Jael. Is that your, secret name? Jael? Is that your porn name? Jael? There are no quarterbacks left to draft that will beat out Minshew. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, there's no quarterbacks that will beat out Minshew. That's not what I'm saying. But for the future, if you can get a prospect that you think in 2 or 3 years can be a starter, you get him in the 3rd or early in the 4th. You do. You really do. Rattler appears to be on a list of best player availables. Rumor has it Telesco was heavily eyeing Spencer Rattler. Yeah, I read stuff like that too, Mark. A lot of Raider Nation wants Jordan Travis, and he had a top 30 visit with the not a top 30 visit. He had a visit with the Raiders as well. I feel Powers was O-line pick. Chris Jones. Now we need a linebacker to cover. All right. If I'm a betting man, I got to see how these next 2 picks go with Chicago. Because let's be honest, Chicago could want an offensive player or a wide receiver or maybe another running back. What did I say? Offensive tackle, Karan Amajeji out of Yale. I mean, we need a tackle too. So they might have taken a tackle that we had on our board. Let's be honest, guys. Okay, I'm far away behind. Now the Denver Broncos pick is in on the other channel on ESPN2. Who is this idiot from the Denver Broncos? Oh, it's Tony Scheffler, that tight end, I think it was. What are the Broncos going to do? Are they going to pick another quarterback in front of us or an offensive tackle? We're going to know who the Raiders pick after this. Denver had a pick before us every round so far, I think. That's insane. Shut up. Shut up, Denver Broncos. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you, Bronco idiots. Linebacker. Another linebacker gone before the Raiders. Jonah Ellis. All right, guys. It says edge rusher there. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think the Raiders are now going to go offensive lineman again. Or quarterback. I think they're going to address the cornerbacks and the edge rushers and the linebackers later in the next rounds. I think they're going to continue with the offensive theme. The Raiders pick is in. And everybody's going defense right now on the draft board. I think you have to go offense. Any offensive position. Quarterback, wide receiver, running back, or offensive line. Not tight end, of course. All right, what are we thinking, guys? Let's get those last things in. All right. Oh, it's the pick in? All right, they're walking to the stage. Is it Plunky? Let's go. It's offensive. I know it's offensive. Here we go, Plunky. Offense is somebody. Glaze. Offensive tackle. What did I say? You have to go offensive there. There we go. They got Gorilla, Jungle Jane. Wow, there we go. 6'4", 315 pounds. Wow, that's a big boy out of Maryland. Let's go. Let's watch him at right tackle. He's playing left tackle there. Woo! Let's see. That means Colton Miller might move back to right tackle. He played right tackle once in a while. All right, Delmar, Glaze, Jackson, Powers, Johnson. I wanted to take that picture of the draft picks. There it is. We got Delmar Glaze out of, what was it, Missouri? There's Antonio Pierce. Shaking hands. They're finally celebrating. Mark Davis was like this. He wants a quarterback. Mark Davis wants a quarterback, dude. He wants the fans to feel like they got a quarterback. But they're building in the trenches, and they're building the offense because the defense is already pretty decent. And they believe in that. Yeah, that's a good pick. What am I going to give that pick a grade of? Again, according to Mel Kiper, he said that he was supposed to go in the 4th or 5th, and he's a prospect, but he played 1 or 2 games at left tackle, and he played most of his career at right tackle. But to end his career, he played at left tackle for a couple of games. So, we got ourselves a right guard in Johnson Powers Johnson. We got ourselves either a center as well, a backup center to Andre James in Jackson Powers Johnson, JPJ. And now we got a tackle that could possibly play both. And if Colton Miller, if he's better at left tackle, but he played most of his right tackle or his career at right tackle in college, if he plays better at left tackle, which I doubt, Colton has played right tackle in his career, but he's better at left tackle. So, and this college player played most of his career in college at right tackle. So he's probably taking over the right tackle spot. So the right side of the Raiders offensive line that has been a major concern for a few years now on that right side, we basically filled everything. If they pan out and they start, there's still going to be competition. There's no guarantee any of them are starters at guard or tackle, but we're building in the draft the offense. We're making it good, or as good as can be, for Gardner Minshew. We're making it as good as we can for Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell and whatever rookie we do draft in this year's draft. That being said, moving forward, if we draft another quarterback next year or whatever the situation may be in the first round or whatever, at least we're building the offensive line. The tight end can block. Brock Bowers, he's a weapon. He's also a wide receiver. He's played halfback. We are improving the offense 1,000%. And they're not picking the flashy picks. They're picking the best players available that also fit a need. Maybe this last draft pick was not the BPA, but it fits a need for sure. So, I'm grading this draft as a whole so far a damn A. I understand. Maybe it's the first year I understand every pick. Maybe in other years I was living the old Raider lifestyle where I didn't understand any pick. But it's a new day. It's the new day. That's a wrestling term. I give this draft an A. We got potential. We got studs. And we're building the offense, which we needed to because we barely scored more than 20 points only a couple of times last year. Texans picked Kalen Bullock out of USC. All right, let me see your guys's quotes, and we're probably going to be getting on out of here. So if you guys feel like super chatting or supporting or whatever before we get out of here, I'd appreciate it. But let me read what you guys are saying about the pick. Tony Lopez said, we got Glaze. Manny Bruched, Raiders take a guard. Tony Lopez, I'm not happy. Well, Raider fans never are. But we're still awesome AF. Raiders third pick. Zach Zinter, O-line out of Michigan. No, we got Glaze. Frost. Raiders take Glaze. Oh, did I move back? Delmar Glaze. quadruple tight end sets. Jess said Delmar Glaze. I can live without that. Sorry, I have trouble reading. I can live with that. Al loved big, oversized linemen. Yeah, he is a big boy. If Rattler is miraculously available when the Raiders pick at 4, he won't be available. Mark, Rattler and that guy Jordan Tavish out of Florida State or wherever, he will not be available at 121 or 100 wherever the Raiders pick. They will not be available. That's why they got to put together a strategy. If the quarterbacks don't go at the end of today, those 2 or 3 quarterbacks, then they need to trade up in the 4th round. Right now, another offensive tackle went off the board to Pittsburgh, Matt Goncalves. But yeah, he will not be available, Spencer Rattler. If the Raiders want to get him, they need to trade up from 121 to wherever. They need to do it. Now we are getting our meat and potatoes. Not even a top 100 on the board, according to Julian. And maybe they drafted for need. Maybe not top player on the board. I'm going to have to do some more research, Julian. I don't know this Glaze guy, but some Twitter stated Raiders just got an insane steal. Maryland on Sundays. Ooh, excuse me, I'm burping. You better start believing in O'Connell, Mikey. I never did not believe in him, but he's still got a lot to learn. I believe more in Gardner Minshew than Aiden O'Connell. I like what I see from Gardner Minshew. I like it. Can Aiden O'Connell even improve more this year? I hope he does. What an amazing draft pick we're going to have for trade value in the future. But I'm not going to pencil in, who is that? Is that TJ Houshmandzadeh for the Bengals? TJ Championship. TJ Houshmandzadeh. The Bengals are picking. He's going to make you proud one day. Hey, if he wins the starting job, that'll be insane. But that'll be a welcome thing for the Raiders to have Aiden O'Connell win the starting job. Kind of like Derek Carr did. The Bengals select Jermaine. Oh, a wide. They had TJ Houshmandzadeh announced the pick for Jermaine Burton out of Alabama, wide receiver. Oh, let me read that. If I were GM, I'd be drafting multiple quarterbacks till I'm satisfied. I found my star quarterback. You can't do that. You can't do that, Mark. That's just bad drafting, bro. You're a bad GM, Mark. You can't do that, brother. If you had technically no quarterbacks and all of our quarterbacks on our roster were not even solid backups, and he was a starter, Gardner Minshew, on the Indianapolis Colts last year. He's a starter. You can't do that. AOC, I believe. Beeping up the O-line for Minshew. That's right. All right, everybody. I freaking love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm going to turn off the live stream. I hope the Raiders move back in and draft a quarterback, but I think that's going to be a day 4 thing. And I'll try to go live tomorrow, but I got a few things I got to do. But I promise you guys, I will do my best to go live and hang out with you guys. But I got to get going. I'm feeling some sort of way. It's been a long day for me, and I hope you guys understand. But my heart needs to thank each and every one of you guys for the donations, the support, the PayPals, the love. I appreciate you guys truly. Y'all are my best friends. Y'all are my everything. And I don't know how to thank you guys all enough. And I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for the support. And I'm going to make a video, and then it'll be on my channel probably in the next hour or so. And then you guys can watch my full review, maybe with clearer thoughts after I get a little bit of rest on the draft picks today. And I read a couple of Twitters and I read a couple of stats on the players that we drafted today. Thank you guys for chiming in. I'm getting out of here. Kurt Gonzalez, you logged online. Thank you for saying hello, Frankie. I'll send you that video when I can remember. Forgive me. But yeah, I'm getting out of here. And thank you guys. God bless you. And I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. So for Pirate, MDM, Manny Bruce, Kurt, Eddie Gonzalez, appreciate each and every one of you guys. Now you guys can log on to Wi-Fi Willie Stream or Samoan Raider or Raiders Fan Radio and have yourselves a good rest of the day. I love you guys. God bless. Thank you for hanging out.